Hi, everybody.
Mars is in the wrong outfit. Shame
Ah,
her.
crap.
Shame her.
Wait, what was I in yesterday then?
You were in the right outfit yesterday, but then you changed it thinking, I think, that Ace Attorney was going to be next, even though it should have been Baldur's Gate.
No,
but
I never changed it.
No, you totally didn't wear that yesterday. There's no
Then
way.
how did I get back to this one?
I don't know. There's no way. Somebody
damn.
check last stream real quick, see if Mars was wearing this outfit.
I
don't
am
think
pretty
she was.
sure I was in the right outfit, guys.
Yesterday, yeah.
I
Hello,
know for
Nicole.
a fact. Hi, Nicole.
So what? You just had a brain fart. I don't know what you did.
No. I am literally pulling up yesterday's video, and I am checking. Comic Corner Inspiration Voltron.
Yep. I don't think
Oh,
Dichotomy's here yet. I haven't seen him yet, sorta. Sorta, if you'd like
But
to
I
land
changed
ho.
outfits.
Yeah, so it was right yesterday, wasn't it?
Save. No, it wasn't.
Oh.
How
How
is
did
that
I not
possible?
notice
I
that?
clicked save.
How did nobody in chat say anything?
How did no one call me out? Guys, you're not doing your job.
There's no way.
Alright, well now I gotta grab my other laptop to get the right outfit.
I can put
so...
you in a right outfit, if that's easier.
Oh, if you have the time.
I can do it.
It would save me the trip of going downstairs. I think you might have beat him, sorta kinda cool guy.
I think you did.
Congrats.
Avatars, Mars.
Wow, how the hell did I not notice that? That's just impressive.
2 point. This one.
Oy vey.
And this one. There you are. Success. Just remember, I have to change you. I have to, like, undo it next time we stream for Ace Attorney.
Yeah, but I will be on it.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, if you're still technically on your end in the Maya outfit, if I don't undo what I did, you won't be able to edit yours. Mine trumps yours. So I have to undo it, and you'll go back to the Maya outfit. Yeah, do land ho. Do exclamation point land ho.
Get the land ho, you guys! Kinda... You can do it!
But yes, okay, after that scuffed beginning. Hello, everybody. I'm actually going to...
wasn't as scuffed as it could have been.
Ace Attorney! Why does Ace Attorney have a stupid every time? There you go, you did it.
Ace Attorney really does have a stupid every time.
Every time. I don't know why.
It's impressive.
But we unstupid it every time, so, you know.
Yeah.
Oops.
Good.
This music
Why is that happening?
Okay, there we go.
Oh, okay.
There we go. That's fine. I'm gonna actually promote stream again, but while I am promoting stream, guys,
amazing.
How are you?
Yes. How is everyone doing on this fine night?
Items ready and raring to go.
Yes, we are looking to kick off tonight strong.
Yes, today I'm making items, Gijinka, and if you weren't here for making monsters, Gijinka, it's essentially I'm trying to make an item, a person. However, it's my preferred desire of person, and thus it leans a lot more towards what a collar is. What are collars, you might ask?
That is certainly one way of describing it. Your preferred desire of person.
Yes, my preferred desire of person is a collar. Now, what are collars, you might ask? Well, if you don't know, you haven't read our webcomic, and that you should indeed do read our webcomic. Look, all of the things today are happening.
And you said we don't promote ourselves.
Oh, I'm trying real hard today, apparently.
You gotta make up for lost time, Ori.
Yeah, go read the webcomic. A collar is essentially a
animal human hybrid.
They're mostly human or mostly animal. They're human first and animal second. Most important, they've got the leggies.
Animal attributes.
Most important, they've got the leggies. Lots of tails, feathers, scales, claws, etc.
Very fun stuff.
It's like you took a human and you added all the really cool animal traits on top of them. You know, that's what we're doing here. God, I can't find the promo room. Jesus Christ.
Oh, jeez.
I'm having difficulties. I'm having my own issues.
Yeah, those are definitely ears. Okay.
And yes, so if you want to offer up an item, I would love you to do that, Mason. If you like it enough to promote it verbally, you know, or textually to real life people that you know, I am
Mason, that would be absolutely
very,
incredible.
Very blessed.
And thank you if you do.
Yes, word of mouth is honestly the best way to get people to read comics, apparently. So if you like it,
tell me about it.
And you got
Ori's given me so much to read just by telling me about them.
You've got
my list keeps growing.
You gotta tell me. Well then, that was an interesting Discord thing. How did collar appear in the world? Lore will not be explained in past, present, and future because it doesn't matter. They are technically evolved. So this is just world building stuff that we have that has no bearing on the story at all. They exist, and that's all that matters. Is there magic? Not really. Is there suspension of disbelief? Yes, there is.
Definitely suspension of disbelief, but not magic.
But there's not
this is a very
magic.
Kind of parallels our real world, our historical world, with a little bit of modifications here and there.
Exactly. Sort of, yes. I'm turning items into more like people. Cool people, though. Okay, so yes, you want to give mostly magic items. I mean, you could say just like an axe, but that's a lot more boring than like cool axe or anything like that.
I love how you have to clarify cool axe.
Vorpal sword. See, there you go. See,
there we are.
We're, sort of kind of cool guys right off
That's the vibe.
Given more webcomics for Mars to read. Amazing.
So many. I need to catch up on some of them first, you guys.
But, absolutely best item, fight you. I won't fight you because you have a Vorpal sword, apparently. So, you know, that just sounds like a bad decision.
It sound like a good idea
on my end.
Ori's part.
Yeah, I won't lie. But yeah, so yeah, callers evolved from humans is the biggest thing. So if you talk about it taxonomically, there's still the Homo genus. And then, not homogenous, there's still the Homo genus. And then...
meaning human.
Yeah, so we're Homo sapiens. And then callers are Homo exalium, which is stated in the comic a couple times. But more
and we did have to make up that word.
Yes, I made up that word. I like taxonomy. There's lots of taxonomy going on. But then there's like, is it really a species? Not really, because what is really a species? That's a whole thing I'm not going to get into right now. You can ask me during Comic Corner. That's when I'll go into it. But right now we do have a thing to do as I'm going to sneeze. Oh my god.
Though I must say I am not impartial to answering questions about the comic during this night. So if you want to ask, I can answer you.
I'm not impartial to answering questions. Please ask any questions. It's more like that's a long thing that I could go into.
I mean, yeah,
like
for you.
A side thing specifically talking about what is a species. I'm not
like
going
down the
to
wormhole.
Like that's a lot. If we really want me to talk about it, I can do that. But I will be multitasking.
And she will.
And I will.
That's what's even more impressive. Okay. This entry you just gave me to color, Ori, the expressions are incredible.
That's like it literally was just finished, Mars. Like that one's like the sketches were partially finished relatively recently, but like the lines were just finished. And the next one that I was literally working on today, right here. It's right here. Lovely, scared, horrified Hotsun. Lovely, making fun of him. Ferrex, where is it? Oh, look at me! I'm Hotsun.
Oh, so scared.
That's great.
Oh, I love it. The little hands by the cheek, like, oh, I'm so precious. That is exactly what I envisioned when I was writing that dialogue. Ori, you are incredible.
It's great. Oh, yeah, so this, Nicole and Mason, because if I remember correctly, Mason, you're not a TTRPGer really either, but basically, Dungeons & Dragons 5e has a ton of items and swords. You could literally look up, like, 5e magic, like D&D 5e magic items and get lots of lists and stuff. And, you know, this is this one. And in 15 minutes, I'm gonna do a really weird thing. And so we'll see how it goes. And that is try to make it a person. Now, I did recently make monsters people, which I will say is definitely a lot easier. There's no question that this...
Well, you have a basis for it being...
It's more of like a living thing
like
first.
A person, exactly.
But now I have to make this a person, which is definitely a feat. But I didn't want to go right back into... because the other option today was PC emoji code break, and I didn't feel like that was right to do with, like, no warning. So we're just jumping into this one, because we had to change stream last minute, so I didn't feel like it was right to do PC emoji code break without giving people some warning.
Too soon.
It was too soon indeed, but
that's okay. We love bringing back the classics.
Well, this is a new one, so we're figuring this one out. Before I did make them monsters, but this is I'm trying to go more person. So let's see how that goes. Let me actually adjust my microphone so I'm not so far away from my drawing tablet like I am right now. All right, perfect.
That would probably be a good idea.
Here's the 15 minutes.
Also, guys, I am counting on you to scream at Ori when the time limit is up. I'm not watching chat as closely as I usually do because I am coloring.
Thank you for the lurkons.
Hey! Oh, love the lurks.
Okay. Well, I guess we're kind of gonna start. I don't know. These give me wing vibes, so we're definitely getting wings in here. And then it definitely, you know, a pointier face. So what is everyone's plans for the weekend? Anything fun? Mars and I have our TTRPG Pathfinder game tomorrow evening, which is very exciting.
I'm just so happy my character is no longer depressed.
I saved you, but it apparently was just a bad decision because then you got glasses and now Waluigi's upset with us and now I'm depressed as a person.
I too am depressed. I didn't want Waluigi to be upset with us.
Yep.
I just wanted cool binoculars.
I actually was going to tell you
the consequences.
to hide them, and then I sort of stopped thinking about it. Hello, Roval, how are you? Right now we're doing the Vorpal Sword. You're doing the lawn.
Which is always a good type of sword.
Ooh, 40k? What armies? Sorta.
Ooh.
I only know them in the periphery. That's a Dylan thing. Dylan really likes the Warhammer.
And I know absolutely nothing, so.
His so essentially it's him and his brother now living alone in the house. And so they turned essentially what was the coffee table into just a Warhammer 40k battleground.
Oh, that's amazing.
So, it looks like a nerd cave. It really does.
Is that not the goal?
I want it to be nerd, but like I still have a home, you know? Like there's a difference.
Don't worry, Ori. When you get in there.
Oh yeah, apparently they're like super hyped
some
for like
on there.
Plants, which I did not expect. But
you know, plants are gonna bring
what I'm learning about
an element of life to everything. They'll just make it feel so much more homey.
Interviews. Oh, glad you're doing job interviews. Hope they went well. Draw and chill. That's a good weekend.
Best of luck. Gotta give. Oh my god. I'm just making this way too big for this space. It's a lot of work making it big. Art is a lot.
See, there's a difference. See, Mason, I would not be as if like, oh, they always go out to like, you know, Friday Night Magic or, you know, that's not the problem. The problem is that, and I guess I didn't give all the information. The problem that I have is that they have a dining room table that is the size of the circle I can make with my arms when I hold them out in front of me. So it's pitiful. It's unusable. I hate sitting at it. It is so horrifically small. And I have just learned now that apparently they have this big plastic folding table that is significantly better than the little circle dining room table. And what did they do with it? No, they didn't use it as a dining table. They didn't even use it, put it in the dining room table spot. They removed the coffee table to put this table in that spot and use it solely for Warhammer 40k. That's where my line is a little like, you know, maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me. But that is the concern that I'm having.
We could all agree that's a little
Napster.
nerdy. Hello.
That is you who just joined the Discord, right? I was assuming that it was you who just moved over to the new Discord. Yeah, that's what I thought. The bread icon gave it away. Got a headache last night? Oh, I'm so sorry, Roval.
No. I feel like the head colds are coming in right now because not only do you have the change in season, the change in temperature, you also have the fall allergies on top of everything else. So it's just like, even though it's gorgeous outside, you still feel like you're dying.
Well, today Mars and I got to cry a lot.
Yes.
A lot.
I don't know crying. I was screaming at the TV.
Oh, yeah. There was a lot of screaming.
Ori can attest to that. I was ready to fight the damn TV.
There's a lot of screaming. Hey, there was I sobbed at the Bluey part, though, Jesus. The waterworks were on.
I want to show that one to my mom so bad, but I don't know if she'll like it.
That one, when it came out, I was like, this one came for me. It is the Bluey episode, guys, if anybody's interested. It's called Dragon. And it's literally about art. It's season 3, and it's literally about, like, art and being an artist, and then, like, also moms, and it's just, like, pain.
Just like how your parents can be your greatest cheerleader, basically.
Yeah. And it's definitely, like, crying.
And there are some tearjerker
Lots
moments.
of hoo boy.
Lots of hoo boy indeed. But we survived.
We did survive. Oh, yeah.
Good Omens, on the other hand, I don't know.
I did not survive Good Omens.
I barely made it through that.
Yeah, we've debated the Danganronpa games. Those might be something eventually, but we have a lot of Ace Attorney backlog stuff first, so... But maybe one day. They're not off
I could see it happening. I know it's a chaotic way of gameplay, like with the trial segment, so I'm not sure how well that would translate to stream or with, like, us as streamers, because, like, we take a long time debating things in Ace, like, a heinous amount of indecision later. Like, I don't know if we can get away with that in Danganronpa.
Oh, then maybe it's not for us. It's pretty depressing.
I'd have to do some research into it.
I also don't know if I want that depressing.
You say that like Ace Attorney isn't depressing.
It's not depressing! It always turns out nice at the end!
But what if it didn't?
I would cry and we'd be having a time that would not necessarily be a good one.
I don't think...
You all saw how we got with David Gant.
I know Stream has seen us whimper, and I know Stream has seen us be filled with absolute rage. Hello, Damon Gant. But I don't think Stream has seen us cry.
There was one part in Ace Attorney that I was definitely, like, welling up at. I can't remember what it was. I'll find it when I edit it.
It was probably when we got that loss for the first time, and it was like, wait, this is a thing?
No, that was we were screaming. There was a lot of screaming in that one, I do recall.
I feel like I almost cried, though, because I was like, we lost.
But
how could we lose?
There was definitely something that I was like,
chair.
welling up. Wasn't sure. Is Eternity too hilarious to be depressing? Yeah, exactly. And it always ends good. You know, there's no bad end. Like there's no permanent bad ending, right? Like you can get the wrong ending, but the right ending is everybody's happy. You know what I'm saying? Like so far the saddest thing is
that
Mia's
wrong ending
death,
stick with you?
But it's like, you know, we knew that was gonna happen, I guess. You know, like we weren't so attached to her yet when that happened that I wasn't like gonna die, you know?
Yeah, that's true. Sorry, Mia.
Like Mia, she's been great, but like if Maya died at this point now, like that would be rough. You know what I'm saying?
Ow.
Like that would be rough.
That would be painful.
What
I don't know if I could do that.
I am trying to draw this Vorpal sword as like more like a character, I guess. Maybe not a person, but as like a character.
It's starting to look like a bat person, so I am here for it. Yeah,
it gives me vampire vibes, but the Vorpal sword aesthetic kind of gave me vampire vibes, so we kind of just ran with it.
I could see it. Like, they exist. They are there.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's quite gorgeous.
I think we have to have something like this. And ooh, it's like a halter top. That's how it goes. Like a halter.
I see you were very inspired by what we watched today.
No, it just goes with the look that the Vorpal sword has. I'm already really happy with this, so you know what? I'm enjoying this this challenge already. It's like Dracula.
I don't know if anything is in the request
list. There is nothing in the list yet. No, this is the only one at the moment. So if you can think of
something, please, by all means. 4 minutes and 50 seconds, Ori.
Ugh.
See, I'm being a good alarm clock. I'm trying.
She is. She's trying.
I'm trying to pop in every now and then.
I guess we'll do more like that. them down.
I gotta say, though, this is a fun entry to color.
I'm glad.
Just all the poses, all the expressions, I am here for.
Because we might be back to trying to get you to color all of them, because I'm, like, doing lines again now.
Yeah, we have to get that rotation going again.
Yeah.
What's nice about it, and I don't know if this will make a difference, but I may, well, I'm gonna try.
Okay.
I'll do what I can.
Do it. Make it work.
I always do what I can, you know?
Because I hope to have the next entry's lines done this week. But then I would have to do another one. What drawing tablet do I use? I use a Cintiq 26, a Wacom Cintiq 26. Mars uses what I believe, if I remember correctly, is a 2015 Wacom Intuos. It was my old one. So, by believe correctly, as I'm trying to remember the model, it's been so long.
Is there a number on here somewhere?
No, I think it's definitely an Intuos. I think it's a Wacom Intuos.
I think we had to look that up recently when we were transferring the settings.
Duelist's Grace. If it's a weapon, yeah, sure. It definitely can, Nicole. That can go on the list.
Absolutely.
After Deck of Many
Things.
Things.
That sounds badass.
Deck of Many Things, you're really making my life hard, aren't you, Roval?
Deck of Many Things.
Oh, not Deck of Many Things, since it has no official art? You're right, it doesn't. It doesn't have official art.
Oof.
Just fun, non-official art. Which you gotta try to do again. Well, we'll be doing Duelist Grace. You hate being left-handed? Why does it make you hate being left-handed? Is it like the canceling? Cloak and Boots of Elvenkind? Okay, that can be, we'll do that after.
What the hell is happening with your hand in this one?
Oh no, did I draw a bad hand?
No, it's because you have the toe beam lines, but he's also holding something and the palm is facing the camera. So I'm trying to tell what's a toe beam line and what's supposed to be like the line between two fingers, and this is just empty space.
I see.
I think I figured it out though.
Okay, well that's good.
It wasn't too hard.
You use Intuos too, very nice. Well, yeah, it doesn't have the screen, so having a screen is definitely preferred. I don't know if I would get a Cintiq again, as if I had to get another screen tablet. I do like it. They're just very expensive. And so I have recently looked into other brands and stuff that I would be intrigued to do should I ever need such a thing. I don't hope to need such a thing. I do enjoy my Wacom very much. But it's definitely just very, very expensive. And if you could get one a third the price and it works as well, it's like, yeah, I would prefer that. But yes, it definitely does look like it gives me vampire vibes, which I'm happy for. Vampire of the Vorpal Sword. I do enjoy it.
Does he die in no time?
No, actually.
Aww.
Very hardy.
Oh, well then.
Yeah, it's a big weapon. Okay. Now the hair, I need to do something better with the hair. I don't know what it is yet. Huion, I've heard Huion also something with a G that I'm blanking on at the moment. And also, X-Pen. I think EX-Pen.
Oh, I've heard a lot about that one. People seem to
Gatomon,
really
Garrotron, something like that. Gata something.
Sounds like a Pokemon.
Yeah, I can't recall it off the top of my head for some reason. It's fully blanking me. But, alright. There's our Vorpal Sword person. Yeah.
Super cool, honestly.
Yeah, you know,
I'm digging this
I did a
character.
lot better than I expected. So let's write that down. Vorpal Sword. Okay.
Sword.
And then next up we have from Nicole, it was Duelist's Grace. That's what it was. And then we also have, after that from Roval, we have boots and cloak. Oops. Cloak of elven kind. Beautiful. Well, there you go, sort of kind of cool guy. There's your sword person. But
what a fantastic choice to kick off tonight.
Ah! Okay. Duelists. Grace. Ivy. You gonna search? Google, why are you not searching?
It's gonna try.
Okay. Very interesting. It's from Abyssal Brews. Yeah, we'll do homebrew. It has art. I'm not really trying to make really crazy hard and fast rules or anything, so
We're
works
not
for me.
picky.
I like Abyssal Brews. We shall do Abyssal Brews brew.
We drew a Zeta Ha
If
for
you like
making monsters
that's
cute,
true.
so there are no rules.
It wasn't making monsters cute. It was Monster Telephone.
Oh, making monsters hot?
No, it was
no,
Monster Telephone.
You're
was
right,
the
you're
Genshin
right.
One.
I'm losing my damn mind, that's all.
But yes, if you do like 5e and you like homebrew stuff, I highly recommend you checking out the Abyssal Brews. Okay, this is not working as intended,
I'll
and that's
save
fine.
myself the time. Since this is just his leggies, I can just go in with the leggy color.
Look at that. His leggies are pretty
I don't
easy.
even need to color it out in a base color.
The one piece would kill Strahd. Yeah, there you go. Done. King of the vampires. Okay.
There can only be one.
So how am I looking? Let's take a little stock. I think with weapons I'm gonna hold them like this. It makes more sense. Okay. Okay. I'm seeing the shape here. I'm seeing the sort of twisting here. Okay. I think we got it. No wings this time, sadly. But I think we got something going.
And that's all you need sometimes.
Indeed. So, pointy stone for the head face. And so then the words that come out of my mouth will be coherent, is what I would say if they would be and were. But they are not. And I don't.
Not. What is happening here? What the hell?
Okay.
Why is that?
I do think we like this sort of
Interesting.
very hourglassy figure. Maybe we'll give this one more tapers, so give it more towards a inward shape. Like that. And then the legs kinda would bend, I guess, so we'll kinda do
Hootable.
do a little bend. Oh, you know what? No, it actually looks really like my favorite leggies. So that's what we'll do. Because it curves in like this. Oh,
Nah, that's just a brilliant
I
stroke
did
of luck.
reset the thing. Good.
Okay. There we
Actually,
go.
not like
Ferrex
that,
has leggies in this one.
Beautiful.
That is one panel done.
We are drawing the leggies. Yes, Mars has been in the Iron Maiden, I guess, from the Autumn Publishing Company.
Yes, I really have. It's like, oh no, the deadline.
The deadline, indeed. I'm not as lenient as I used to be.
No. But with good reason.
My backlog, my precious backlog, it's dwindling.
Okay, now you're making me think about that character that has the Iron Maiden. I forget his name for some damn reason.
I don't remember it.
But now I'm imagining
Glasses
that he
dude.
just pushes Ronaldo to finish his manuscripts because my backlog,
My precious backlog.
my precious backlog, the fans will demand another entry from the company
I need my precious backlog. Okay. We kind of...
If you don't know what the hell we're talking about, please go watch The
probably
Vampire
don't.
Dies in No Time.
It's called The Vampire Dies in No Time.
Fun time.
Now, it's a very Japanese humor anime, okay?
Yeah.
So just be warned.
Lots of sex jokes, honestly.
Yeah, a lot. Like, that's the main
tons.
humor.
Like, that's
is
the main joke. That is the gimmick.
Yeah.
Basically, I think they're making fun of the Twilight era vampires.
Oh, maybe.
But...
So if you don't like that, don't watch it. But if
hilarious.
you do think that's funny, high recommend.
Honestly, check out the first episode and see what you think. I was laughing my ass off when I watched the first episode, and that just sent me down the path. It really didn't start with those kinds of jokes until maybe episode 3.
But it's definitely there. Like, be warned. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh,
like
yeah,
it's definitely there.
They got there. Okay, why can't I find the layer you're on, my dude?
Okay.
Ah, because your background layer doesn't exist.
It's something Han would like. If you like to watch Han's content, you would probably like this anime.
Well put.
Okay.
I just need more people to watch it because I need a season 3 of the
I need
best
more water. Jesus.
animal sidekick ever. I need John.
John, he's top tier. He's lovely. Alright, I'm thinking we get this sort of like braided vibe out of this.
Varric's just in this boss pose.
He's always in a boss pose.
Oh boy. Alright, you gotta learn to close your lines, man.
I'm drawing it so fast.
I know you are, but the magic wand doesn't like it.
This is making me not work. Okay, we're gonna do it how I draw braids the lazy way, because I'm lazy and I only have so much time. And I don't feel like figuring it out.
shortcuts are allowed.
I don't feel like figuring it out right now. This is not the time. Bless you. You can stop that. Bless you.
I'm trying!
I told you, you could stop that.
At least it's not hiccups.
Yes, that is true. Did you manage to get rid of those that night or after? I don't remember when you lost them.
So, I got rid of them during stream. Like, I stopped for a good couple minutes. And then for some reason, I take a drink, like, after we hung up on Discord, and they started up again. So I'm just okay, I'm gonna lay down and I'm just gonna try to do the slow breathing, try to get my diaphragm under control. But now that's even worse because now I'm laying down and hiccuping and I'm just like, wow, this sucks.
Your body just hated you yesterday.
It really did. I think it was just because of like the week and doing a lot, maybe a little bit of stress here and there.
Ooh,
I don't think
okay.
I did.
This is the hair.
Nope, I did not.
Go with the hair.
There we go.
And then I think we have to have like a pencil skirt kind of vibe.
Ooh. I'm here for that vibe.
Pencil skirt kind of vibe. Okay, it's not pencil-y skirty enough. Can make it pencil-y skirtier. Like that. Beautiful. And then there has to be the runes on the pencil skirt. So we got kind of like, that's not a good color. We got kind of like some of these and some of those and some of that. Perfect.
That's
Great.
a very
Grand.
simple Ferrix panel. I love it when the Ferrix panels are just nothing but leg. It means I don't need to put a base color down in order to do it first. And I love that.
He does a lot. He's got a lot of leg. I also do like the leg, you know, the leggies. But he moves so much that sometimes it's just easier to show instead of... Because I don't want to show the whole body every time. That's just a lot of work. You know, it's just the time that I don't have. And so instead...
You know, Ferrix, we love you, but we gotta give attention to our other boys.
Not even that. I gotta be able to could move on at the comic and not make every single day just be like, oh my god, when do I manage to get
Drawing
past.
Ferrex again for the 90th time.
Yeah.
Yay!
Because it's full body every time. Yay.
Ferrex, we love you, man, but we gotta simplify
Thank you. Yeah, trying to follow this design here. What's a base color? So when we color the comic, essentially after I do all the lines in a very nice, neat way,
Yes.
and well, we can talk about hair, Navsa.
I feel like that should be the next topic. It just feels like the natural point.
But what was I? Where was I? Base color
So
is after I draw all the lines.
Color, what I'm referring to is I had an issue where when I was first coloring the comic, I was leaving a lot of white space. And that was a problem because you just had like these little pinpricks of white coming through and it looked very unfinished.
Or
so
in places that the color should be white and the background's also white,
it was
she couldn't
pretty
tell.
hard to see. Aster was definitely a culprit of that.
And
Ferrex's
Sinnit
shirt also.
Sinnit's shirt.
Sinnit as well, because he had some light colors. It was really hard to see, like drawing white on top of white or coloring white on top of white. So what Ori suggested was coloring in everything in some kind of bright base color. Now I always go to my bright palette and use like kind of a neon color so it's very obvious to me. And I just base everything that's a character line in that color. And it's really helped me solve that issue. But with this particular Ferrex one, when it's just all leg, it's all just one color. So I can just go right in
and it's not white.
Put the color that needs to be just there, which is nice. Because, like, brown, dark green, incredibly easy to see.
Yeah.
And then there's also the benefit, like, of his claws. Like, I don't have to take that to a new layer. I can just lock the layer I'm on and then put the color I need directly in the spot.
Exactly.
Life hacks.
But I can show exactly what we're doing in a second after my timer is up. Because sadly, I can't really pause the timer. That's the one downfall. But I feel like if I could pause the timer, I would not do it as much. Ferrex is all leg. Ferrex is very mostly leg. And you know what?
In another life, Ferrex was a gymnast.
I drew, yes, as I drew him as an acrobat.
Well, that's why I said in another life.
Well, it's with the legs that he has, so you know it's collar acrobat though. But yeah, I'm on an actual like coloring portion of this, which I'm doing very badly. Well, it was rather simple once we got there. I guess I should give them a face of some sort.
Could be a good idea.
They have the diamond sort of gemstone, so I want to make very angular eyes. So these eyes are very far apart, as I want to do right away, apparently. But it's nothing a little digital art can't fix. Boop. Perfect. Stop. Okay. There it goes. Much more soft expression. Because it's duelist's grace, right? So, sort of a soft, nice expression.
Just a soft boy. Nothing to see here.
A soft, I don't know. This one gives very NB vibes.
Oh, I don't know. I haven't checked in a while. Nope, I think that's a finger.
Okay. I mean, this one might be done sooner rather than later. I guess we'll make this color as well. Underneath.
That's all supposed to be together.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty happy with that. It's not as elegant as the last one, but I do enjoy how it looks. But I want to go over...
Elegant!
I want to go over what Mason was asking. So let's say I just draw like a little star. It's a bad star. We'll fix it. Okay, there's a star, and I have it all connected. Okay, so usually what I do is I go underneath the layer. I take the magic wand tool. It's up here, the little magic wand, and you click it. And then you invert it, which is Control-Shift-I, and you have inverted the layer. So before I invert it, the selection is out here and not in the star. But after I Control-Shift-I, the selection is inversed, and so it's inside the star. So I can color inside the star. Okay. And then I can make a layer above my color layer. And then I can do this thing that's called clip to layer below. Okay, it's right under the blending modes of the layers. And you get, in Clip Pseudo Paint, you get this little red bar. In other things like Medibang, you get a little arrow that shows it. Something will pop up that shows it's clipped to the layer below. Now, anything I draw on this clipped layer will only show up on the part that is colored on the layer below. So there's nothing, there's nothing over here, so me drawing means nothing. But if I draw inside the star, ooh, now something happens. But me drawing outside here doesn't matter. If I unclip the layer, it shows up. If I clip the layer, it's just what's in the star. So how we color the comic is like that. So Mars makes this bottom layer, and then she can draw with the clip just inside where everything is. And then it also helps because if it's white in a section, right, and she starts with green, now she can know that I actually did color this white and not just left it blank.
Yeah,
Hope
which
that
was
made
happening
sense.
a lot in the past.
Hope that made sense.
It created a lot of work for poor Ori, so
Yes,
I had to increase my skill level. I had to
Clipping
invest in my
is like a
skill
window.
tree.
Ah, okay. Well, there she is.
Ah!
The duelist's grace. Now it's time for Boots and Cloak of Elvenkind. Cloak of Elvenkind. 5e. Ah.
Let's see.
Okay. I'll copy that. Into here. Very nice.
Okay, we're definitely doing the easy panels first.
This. Why? Because the hard ones are a lot?
No, I just feel like if I get to the easy ones, then I get into a good rhythm. And I feel like I complete a lot more because I do. They're easy ones.
I mean, mathematically, yes. I did that today. I picked...
I like tricking myself into thinking I did more than I actually did. And then, of course, I'll spot a panel where I'm like, ooh, that would make a good speed paint. And then I'll do that solely because I want to post a speed paint.
Nice. All right. With the Boots and Cloak of Elvenkind. Nope, this is the last one in the queue, sort of. So, any suggestions, speak now or hold your peace until after I finish this because I can't write them down. Ha ha ha. I'll take a moment while I set up my canvas and decide. Cloak of the Manta Ray. Alright, we can definitely do that. Cloak.
You guys have good suggestions.
Oh my god. Cloak of the Manta Ray. I'm surprised that Dichotomy isn't here yet. Must be working. Lizard. I can see lizard. There's a lot of leaves, you know, tree stuff going on. Whoa, that zoomed in not where I wanted it to be. Lots of tree stuff going on. Like, these are like branches and this sort of thing. Leaves, lefises, leafarinos, lettuces, etc., etc. All right. Let us begin then. Well, I shouldn't have done that because I don't really remember what I was doing. But we're gonna go.
Oopsies.
It started. It's begun. Well, it's like, how do I make this a person and not just somebody wearing these clothing items? You know, that is a little bit of the challenge here. So I definitely see the cloak as a lot of hair, because it kind of comes down the back, and it's short in the front, and that gives me those vibes.
Ooh.
And elf, of course, gives me a very, very angular face. There you go, elf. We're gonna give, the ears, because I like the ears. My elf ears are now very highly inspired by Dungeon Meshy elf ears. So,
to be fair, there's some damn good ears.
Oh, def.
And we got an update. It's coming out this year.
I know.
Not
I'm so
next.
nuts. Oh, I can't. Wild.
Best holiday present ever.
How are we gonna make it a thing? I guess, you know what? Maybe we'll lean into tree lizard. I like that. Leaf lizard. Leaf lizard vibes. That's what we'll lean into. Is Milano a lizard? Technically
could be argued.
He's a crocodilian, so no. He's not really a lizard.
Not with that attitude.
Not taxonomically a lizard. He's a reptile. That's fine. But he ain't no lizard. Lizards are a very specific thing. It's just like a snake isn't a lizard, you know? I was waiting for Mars to go, it's not! Did we lose Mars? Oh, I said a snake isn't a lizard.
Yeah, I know a snake isn't a lizard.
So a crocodilian ain't a lizard. So it can't be argued. He ain't no lizard.
Damn. Oh, well.
Okay, this is not working for some reason. There we go. Okay. This one is fighting me a little more than the other two. Weapons are easier than outfits, I think, because my brain is just like, you just make them wearing it, and that's not what we're trying to do, you know?
It's a little different than that.
We are not trying to just make them wearing the stuff. We're trying to make them out of the stuff. So we'll give him Milano-like lizard feats.
Ooh, very nice.
They're only okay, because I'm not figuring them out well enough as I should. But that's fine.
They're not the real Milano, so they don't require that effort.
It's not, yeah. We don't got time. I'm on the clock.
You are.
Okay.
Hurry, Ori.
Well, this cloak bit in the front gives me like bangs.
I have to ask, has anyone in chat started watching their Halloween watch list yet?
I have seen Over the Garden Wall many times. Another thing
I'm asking chat.
I also like to watch No Evil, because the earlier ones are specifically Halloween.
Oh yeah, those are actually a little creepy.
So, well, they're actually like around like Halloween, like, you know, they're meant to be. So it's like,
well, they also just have that like pioneer fall vibe too, which is such a rare vibe, but also so good.
Well, that's why Over the Garden Wall is great.
Exactly. It's like just these two specific properties have this one just aesthetic that no one else has capitalized on.
Okay, X.
And I think that makes them all the more special.
Yes, Over the Garden Wall is just chef's kiss, top tier.
Yes. I'm actually going to be cosplaying Worth this year.
Oh my goodness.
I didn't tell you?
I've been Wirt like 3 years in a row.
Well, I am challenging myself to sew a cape. I'll let you know how it goes.
Good luck.
First, I gotta find out if I have the damn fabric.
Okay. this. And then we'll go sort of
And then I gotta learn how to sew a cape.
like that.
But I feel like it's not hard.
I mean, mine is literally cut out of a single piece of fabric. I have desire to line it, but I haven't gotten around to that.
I was definitely debating lining mine.
You need a lot of fabric.
I
But if
have
you're
the
using
red-
felt, then it doesn't rub off on your white shirt and make you look blue. So,
Oh, I see. Okay.
benefits and drawbacks. And technically, his shirt in the show, his cloak in the show, is lined with red, so it is more accurate that way.
That is very true.
Yes, I learned how to draw word this year, guys. It's so great because honestly, one of the hardest things to do is draw such simplified characters in your style. It's just difficult. It's just a hard knock life, but
But you pull through.
I made it. And how did I make it, you ask? I realized that if you start with Hotsun, you get wort really easily.
And that's just the answer to everything.
And
Start
you
with Hotsun.
Oh, no, not everything. Not everybody is start with Hotsun.
Aw.
But a lot of people are start with Hotsun.
Most of the characters we like are a start with Hotsun type.
Because I wouldn't say, like, Wolfwood is a start with Hotsun, you know?
Oh, absolutely not. That's
what
start
I'm
with
saying.
Milano.
That's start with Milano. But no, Wirt is literally Hotsun given Ferrix's hair and then added a hat.
True.
I'm
Oh
not
my
joking.
god.
That's literally
I
how
never
drew him.
realized. Holy crap.
Literally how I drew him. I was like, ah, yes. Big brain
Like,
plays.
yes, my character interests are so diverse.
Yep. Oh, I didn't realize I was mirroring still. Yeah, and that's why it's like, oh no, resist drawing Hotsun as word. Resist. You need to draw actual word. Resist. But Milano as Greg would be funny. Resist. Ah.
I will say this though.
Mhm.
I think I have convinced my family because my mom asked me when are we going to watch Over the Garden Wall this year.
Amazing.
I was like, oh yes,
Oh, wow.
victory.
Victory indeed.
I still need to finish my adventures with Superman with my dad.
Oh, so good. The ending. Ugh.
Oh, we're so far behind.
Yeah, I'm trying to somehow give this character a mantle of hair? Of their own hair? Okay, there it goes. There it is. I figured it out. We got a really hairy lizard. You know, that's what we got too. That's
know?
where we're at, and that's where I'm going with.
If that's what happened, then that's what happened.
It is what has happened.
It really is, Nicole. And I'm glad you think so.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, these feet did not do exactly what I wanted them to do.
My other
But that's
Halloween
okay.
guilty pleasure, definitely Hocus Pocus and Monster House
I love
are some of my
Beetlejuice.
favorites. Beetlejuice?
Yeah, I love Beetlejuice.
Oh, that one's great. I literally just had the soundtrack playing nonstop.
Oh yeah,
'cause, like,
I can sing
it's
every
got
song by
the
memory. It's
vibes.
real, yeah. I have
got
a
the spooky
specific
vibes.
Halloween playlist, and it's a lot of Beetlejuice. It's obviously the Monster Mash. It's
gotta.
Zombie Jamboree, and it's
Oh,
a
that's
lot.
a good one.
And it's a lot of the songs from that
Era.
No. There's an animated series, kind of a series, on YouTube that is about a girl and a vampire, and she kind of gets turned into a vampire, and it's all like music videos. It's all like animated music videos. It's not like a talking animation. It's all animated music videos. And the first one is called The Night. Yeah, I've definitely shown it to you. And the first one is called The Night.
dope.
And so like I have that song on there. There's other ones that's like zombie prostitute, which is more just a jokey one. But those sort of things.
Anyone got the Monster High theme song?
I definitely don't. But yeah, oh, obviously there's Over the Garden Wall songs on there.
Oh, yes. Just puts you in the mood, you know?
How much time we got left? Some. Well, we'll go to kind of sketchy lines. We'll see what I can suss out of this one. Yeah, I mean, we're listening to spooky background music right now.
Lo-fi right now, right?
Yeah. Lo-fi. I think it's
lo-fi.
Lo-fi.
Doesn't matter.
I always said Lo-fi, and then people got mad at me, and so I say Lo-fi, because I think it's supposed to be Lo-fi.
I understand.
Yeah. Death Gresk. If I could say it, Nicole, it can definitely be on the list. Next we have next up though we do have the Cloak of the Manta Ray, but it can be after that. Is this another Abyssal Bruise? It sounds like an Abyssal Bruise.
Oh, and the Headless Horseman. Can't forget that one.
Yeah, man, this character is just full of hair. Just entirely hairful. Now that song's stuck in my head. Not all of the songs that vampire, thing that I was talking about, two are specifically like Halloween-y. Like one is just called Fuck You. It's a good song, but it's not like on my Halloween playlist, 4,
5. I've done 5 panels.
This guy gives me like bugbear vibes.
So happy with myself right now.
Good. Make that progress. Get her done.
I've done 5 panels.
I did 7 lines and 2 other things, colors today.
Go you.
And that wasn't as many as I wanted to do.
You know what? Take the victories where you can.
We try.
And then we reward ourselves by crying.
No, I have baklava and sit there and be like, you could have done more. But you couldn't have really.
Such is life.
Are those scales? Are those leaves? Who knows? You decide. How does this outfit work? Is it even an outfit? You decide.
It's Schrodinger's outfit.
I don't ask questions.
Not? I don't know.
It's more like, is it part of the person or is it clothes? I won't say. I'll never tell. You love this? I'm glad you like this, Nicole. This is the sort of Dungeons and Dragons stuff we do all the time. Ooh, okay,
Nicole, I'm so glad we could give you things you want.
Yeah, Nicole, I'm glad you came for the Ace Attorney, but you stayed for the everything, and honestly, that's the top tier flattery that I could ask for. A few people have done that in here. I know Mason came for one thing and has stuck around. Pastry Puff. Roval, glad you're liking it too. I'm glad that this is enjoyable too. That's always the concern when I come up with like a new Drawing and Dragons thing, is like, is this going to be interesting
this appeal
for people?
To the masses?
One, can Ori pull this off? And 2, is it enjoyable? Those are like the two things.
Well, the other consideration is
not the right punctuation, Lakitu, but I appreciate it. What? No, don't suffers. Only Mars can suffers.
That's what I said.
Oh, I missed the Mars part.
Is this a game where Mars can suffer?
Look like Link being accepted to the Wood Elves. I can see that. Ah, okay. Well, the
Ah.
tail isn't really there. But I'll add some more little hair here. All right, there they are. The boots and cloak of elven kind as a person thing. Let's add Nicole's. That was called the Death. Oops, I'm not actually typing. There it is. Death Grasp Glove. But that'll be next after we do the Cloak of the Manta Ray. Cloak of the Manta Ray. Boop, boop, enter. Yes. Honestly, the clothing do make it difficult. I won't lie, because my brain is like, just make him wear it, just make him wear it, and it's like that's not the goal of the thing.
Like, that's too easy.
That's not the goal of the challenge. Well, you know, I'm glad you decided why not, Mason, and I'm glad you have stuck around because we love having you as part of the community.
We very much appreciate it. All of yous in chat.
I'm
You're
glad
all wonderful.
Enthuse is here because of the shorts feed as well. You know, there was actually a point in time when I wasn't doing the shorts, because essentially what I used to do to edit the shorts was I would take clips from the actual stream that we streamed, and I would pick 7 shorts, and then I would edit them down with this like online editing thing, and then it stopped working how I wanted it to
that
work.
was a weird
And
time.
it made it so that I didn't know how to do the same editing style in my like actual like video editing program, and I just sort of was like, I'm not gonna do them. I'm gonna focus on the videos, and so I didn't do shorts for a while because there was so much more work put on my plate now that this like program and things stopped happening, and I would have to like go through streams and all this sort of stuff. But then I realized that so many people were like, "Oh, we found you through the shorts," and it was like, well, shit.
Well, now I have to do it.
All these great people are finding me through the shorts, that's what I gotta do. And now we're back on the shorts.
Gotta go where the audience is.
I'm glad you enjoy the vibes, Nicole. That's what we aim for here, are the vibes, if anything else. Honestly, the most organized stream is solely the Ace Attorney one.
Yeah.
That's the one where we like...
Surprisingly, if you can believe it.
Yeah, if you can believe that. I think overall, like, if I had to pick one stream, the most organized stream has been Outcast launch day stream, and our last comic corner that was So You Want to Make a webcomic with a presentation. Those are probably the most, like, we kept on topic, we like really did what we had to do, we like really got her going and was like doing something.
It's never like that.
Usually we're just doing something. I'm just glad, Mason. That's why I like them too. It is like hanging out with friends. I hang out with Mars so much now.
It's true.
We went from hanging out like not really at all every once in a while to once a week to like multiple, what is math now, 4 times a week plus D&D makes roughly 5, so a lot of times a week.
A lot.
Okay. So how are we doing Manta Ray? I mean, am I just making a Manta Ray person? Like, you know, these are the questions I gotta ask. What am I gonna do? Let me take a sippy of water as I reset the timer. Ooh. Ah, delicious.
Yes, stay hydrated.
I have 2 glasses of water here. Now, I usually don't go through them because I do go through, depending on the Ace Attorney night, about 3 glasses of water. So usually non-Ace Attorney streams are a lot less. And oh my god, the last Ace Attorney stream got me because, oh boy, I was talking so much in that one. I have never voiced so many characters in an Ace Attorney stream as I did in that one. Because normally, if I voice one character other than Phoenix, it's like one character, right? And so they're not in it all the time. But in this one, because I voiced Adrienne Andrews last time and she came back, I'm voicing 2 characters now. And I was like, it's a lot of work. Yeah, and also Phoenix did do a lot of yelling too, Leica too. That is true. Phoenix got real
Phoenix
heated.
is losing his
He got
temper
real
this
heated.
trial.
I was really getting into it last time though. I like really was like, ooh, I'm in it on these characters right now. I felt like I was losing Adrian's voice though. I kept like having moments where I was like, shit, that wasn't really it, but we're just going. Because
But it's like she's changed. She's not a robot anymore.
That's
so like
true.
you could be emotional about it.
Well, I'm not trying to not be emotional, but I'm still trying to have like Adrian's voice. My heart always wants to be Phoenix. Like my heart is just like, you need to be Phoenix, right? You're playing Ace Attorney, your voice is Phoenix, right? And it's like, oh god.
Like, I must voice
I
him.
must be Phoenix Wright. My favorite was Tangle Tower trying to be Grimoire and not be Phoenix Wright, and everyone was slipping into Phoenix Wright. Well, he was closer to what Ron Delight is now, Grimoire. Because he had the accent, but he wasn't as
Definitely
timid and high up like this. He was like, oh yes, you know, Sally, don't... It's a creepy ghost mansion, what do you mean? What are you doing? He was essentially Kazoo.
Yeah. I was kind of picking up on that, and I was like, okay, if that's what she wants to do.
Kazoo has never been on stream, so it worked out.
That is true. No one has heard the kazoo.
And no one has heard the Lycori voice, so that's in there. Lycori is stemmed from D. Vasquez, but is now a very distinct voice.
Lycori, I would not equate with D. Vasquez at all.
Well, Lycori came from Dylan being like, I like your D. Vasquez voice, you should do a character like that. And me going like, okay, and then and then I was like, okay, I'm kind of going with it, but she talks slow. You know, I will say like D. Vasquez and like Angel Star, they talk very slow, and that's part of their thing. But in D&D, it's hard to talk slow. You want to move it along. You want to do the thing.
Yeah, you only have so much time.
You know, I don't want to slow it down because I'm talking in a slow, you know, voice, I guess, dialect. I don't know what you would call that. Meter.
Well, rate.
Yeah, rate.
That would be your rate of speech.
There you go, rate. And so it kind of morphed into, it's more like Slavic now, I guess. Right? I don't know. What would you call Lycori's voice?
That feels accurate.
I feel like it's more on the I couldn't pinpoint it down. Russian, you know, like I couldn't come out here and say
the accent
I
is absolutely there.
But it's definitely just something that like came and existed. You know, it's not something that I was like, I am going for. Versus in the past, I have had, like, I am specifically going for an Irish accent or a British accent, but it's so soothing. Well, I'm glad you like it, Nicole.
For it, and it just fell into your lap.
I'm glad it's soothing. She's much, you know, more emotional now than she was before, so it works out. But yeah, I find
character development, honestly.
I find I'm
so
pretty, like, I can do girl voices, but when it comes to guy voices, it's like, you got Phoenix, and that's it. Now be not Phoenix, but still Phoenix, but not Phoenix. And the brain just dies.
I just hope Larry isn't a witness. But he's gonna be.
He's so gotta be. There's no way. I don't know if we've ever come and met characters that haven't been witnesses ever. I think every character we've met has been
every character
witness.
has played into the trial.
I guess Regina was never a witness. Regina was never a witness.
Oh yeah, that's
She was never on the stand.
She was just
there.
Very unfortunate.
But everybody else was on the stand. But not Regina.
You're right.
It's the only one I can... Oh, no, I guess Penny Nichols never took the stand. Yeah, there you go, Leka too. Great minds think alike. Penny Nichols never took the stand. So there's a couple. But those are casts... But those are both turnabouts that have massive casts of characters, though.
Yeah.
Like, those are both tournaments where it's like we met tons and tons of people.
Which
compared.
honestly, really a credit to the series that I could remember all those characters
Oh,
and
yeah.
not confuse them with others. Like,
You know, that is incredible praise, Nicole. They're canon for me because that's the only way I've ever, heard them, right? Those are the only voices I've ever heard.
So when Ori watches the anime, it's gonna be a
problem. It'll definitely be weird. There's no question. I do feel a lot of them were on the money for. The ones that are gonna shock me are like Manfred von Karma. He's gonna be not what I want.
You're going to give him like the deepest voice possible, and it's gonna
yeah,
be so
and it's like
weird.
it's gonna be weird because honestly, Dylan's von Karma is one of my favorite voices in the entire series that we've done.
That von Karma was amazing.
It's just like
It's canon. You can't. Tell
yeah, I don't know what it is about it, but it's just absolutely the perfect vibe. I didn't know I needed, and someone called it like Doofenshmirtz von Karma, and like I'm here for it.
Oh,
though.
I hear it.
I'm here for it though. And that's all you need to accept. I'm very here for it. That's the one I feel like will throw me the most. I know there's no Damon Gant in the anime, so that one can't get me. That one can't sneak up on me and get me. The trick is I'll just watch the anime with Dylan. That's the plan, and then I just make him voice every Edgeworth and Gumshoe line. But no. Edgeworth and Gumshoe
pretty good trick.
Are definitely like in the realm of how Dylan voices them. Like I know that's very classic. Is like when you hear other people voice them, it's definitely like in that general area of voice, I guess is the words I could say. Same with Phoenix, at least how he sounds in my head is how I try to do it. I think the biggest one is going to be Manfred von Karma and Godot. I will say Godot's voice line in the game is not even if he wasn't French, is just not what I would have thought coming out of it. I know, Nicole. Dylan is Edgeworth. Dylan literally is Edgeworth. Dylan really wanted to buy like a maroon suit, but his mother was like, no, that's not really, you don't want to wear that to your job. And
why not?
Apparently it's looked down upon as a color.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate.
It is unfortunate. It's just sad. Dylan does have a blue suit though, and I really, really, really want to force him to dress up as Phoenix. Really bad.
Well, when you guys live together, it'll be easier to make.
Oh yeah,
happen.
I just have to either get a wig or like force him to sit down. But his hair's not that long anymore. No one can tell you otherwise. I'm the one who suggested the French accent. Okay, because I knew he was the coffee guy, and I knew his name was Godot, and to me that just screams French, right? Like I could see Italian with the coffee, but like it definitely doesn't give me like Hispanic or Spanish vibes. But it's not giving me Spanish, right? He says amigo though, and he's not giving. He should wear a cravat and I don't think that would fly either. I don't think that would fly either, but it's a good thought. You did, Pastry Puff. We are talking Ace Attorney as we do this whole the shenanigans.
Shebang.
Siobhan. But yeah.
Shiitake mushrooms.
Ooh, Shih Tzu. But yeah.
Shasha fresh.
Shasha fresh. Shashbarilla.
Shashbarilla.
A white
God
dresser
damn it, Hote's
and a
in your
red
hair.
tie. I mean, see, that's about. It's the maroon suit that apparently is not the thing that is looked upon as being a lawyer. Maroon suits.
That's really dumb.
Like Edgeworth. I mean, I will admit, Ace Attorney definitely gets away with some crazy shenanigans going on. Like,
well, drinking coffee every 5 seconds in the middle of a trial is probably looked down upon.
Yeah, at least having such an apparatus where you can have coffee slide to you across the desk like a bar. Like, how is that
Imagine
happening?
there's a bailiff down there constantly running in and out of the room to fetch mugs
I love
of
that,
coffee.
though. I love that.
It's Meekins.
Oh, no.
Coffee. Sir, yes, sir!
Oh, God.
I know that wasn't Meekins.
I mean, Meekins is be a nervous, high-pitched cop. Yeah, literally, pastry puff, exactly. Just like, and success.
Although that is Meekins, he's got a pretty good arm on him.
I mean, once his hand healed.
True, if we see him again, his hand will be healed.
His hand should be healed, unless he did something else like slam it in a door.
Again. It's Meekins.
It is Meekins.
Probably did.
They have confetti. That is true. They do have confetti too. I don't think that's normal court procedure either. Though, I think it could be possible for you to carry confetti in your pocket. So if you're a defendant, this is not, for legal purposes, this is not actual advice. But if you're ever a defendant, you should just have confetti in your pocket to throw when you're not guilty. It's Gumshoe's confetti. That's beautiful. Whether it is or not pastry puff, that's the headcanon I'm here for.
That's definitely what's going
beautiful.
on. I have accepted it.
I've accepted it indeed. That is the canon now. Oh god. And here we are. Beautiful. I guess it needs some gold in these gold areas. Where's pen? There's pen. Very, very spooky music.
Indeed.
Okay, my favorite thing is, so I have finished the Ace Attorney Part 1 comic for the Outcast Ace Attorney AU. And I decided that Phoenix actually did 100% go to law school, and he has actual diplomas to prove it. It's semi-official canon.
Spent time designing some.
Oh, that's amazing,
diplomas.
Nicole. The full outfit. Which is this the one you showed? Pastry Puff, or is this the main character one? Yeah, outfits can be hard. I find that I'm difficult to go to about like character design, because a lot of times my brain is just like, this is just how this character is. Like, none of the Outcast characters went through a lot of designing. It's the main character. What's his theme? Does he have a theme?
To tell.
I think it was a him. Correct me if I'm wrong. I feel like you said he when you talked about the character, but I might be mistaken. And then we can have some of this. What's our favorite holiday?
Oh,
Difficult.
Halloween. Mine is Halloween. I just think there's so much to do. It's so much fun. I love the corn mazes. I love the haunted houses. I like the movies. I like the season. I like the leaves. I like the costumes. I just love everything about it.
This is such a hard question for me. I'm one of those people that it's like, I hate for you to rush any of the season holidays, right? Like, don't, like, I would never come out and be like, Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday, but don't skip it, okay? You know, don't skip it. You have Halloween.
Oh no, I am.
And then
sick
you
of
have
people,
Thanksgiving,
like,
and
speeding
then
through the
you have
holidays.
Christmas. Like let each have its thing. But it's
Each
really,
one is important and has its own merits.
it's really difficult for me to choose. Ah, all right.
like
There she
I
is.
think
They are.
Christmas teaches the merits of giving and being kind. Halloween is just kind of about the fun of it. Like, it lets you be a kid again, which, you know, As a kid, you get to appreciate it's more of what you love. As an adult, it's basically a nostalgia trip.
Ooh, pastry puff. The jury exists.
Ooh.
Storyteller prosecutor. What thinks storyteller vibes? I don't know. To me, that's a hat. I don't know if anybody has worn a hat in court in Ace Attorney. But to me,
Not
it
yet.
gives hat
We'll
vibes.
probably see one.
To me, it gives hat vibes. You know, like a bard hat. You know, ooh, bard. Go bard vibe, right? You know, like maybe some.
You said the B word. There she goes.
You know, like a vest. That's kind of where my brain would go.
Nicole, in case you didn't know, Ori loves bards.
I love bards. Death.
Loves bards.
Grasp. Glove.
Bards are Ori's life.
I'm going to assume it is this one. It's not that one from Griffin's Soundbite. I think it is this one. Okay, Nicole, if this is not the one you saw, tell me. But I think it's this one. I'm going to assume. Oh god. Don't mirror right now. And then that, and then this. This is the one. Perfect. Halloween allows you to celebrate pure evil. That is true. That is true. I find it really difficult to pick a favorite holiday because if I'm being honest, probably my favorite physical things, I collect nutcrackers and they only come out at Christmas, so that like means a lot to me personally as like a human. But I wouldn't say that I enjoy Christmas movies more than like Over the Garden Wall and like Beetlejuice and like the fall vibes, right? And I like dressing up and I like the season of fall, but then also in my heart I'm like, but Easter's really pretty.
Easter?
It's such pretty colors and it's spring and I love peeps and chocolate and, you know, so it's like, it's tough. I like to celebrate all of the holidays. So it's hard to choose because I also love carving pumpkins, but I also and malt cider, but I also love eggnog and Christmas cookies. So it's like, you know, pain. Unless you cosplay in public. I mean, that's a good reason. You know what I'm saying? I can't find out of all of the holidays that I'm like, yes, gung ho for. I can't find one that's like better. Yeah, I know, Nicole. It is Friday the 13th. It happens a lot near Halloween the past couple years because that's how calendars work. There's a Halloween where it was Friday the 13th where we were around. I don't remember what that one was, but it was one of them. I remember it. Okay.
How could a Halloween be Friday the 13th?
What?
Wait,
oh, you're
what'd
right.
You just say?
That it was something else.
Hello?
It's
Ori, are you okay?
9:55 brain. No, I'm not okay. A full moon, that's what I was thinking of. A full moon was Friday the 13th.
I will concede that.
Whoops. Don't come for me, okay? There's a lot of brain power going into making these designs.
Friggin' late.
Okay. No. At least Dylan's not here. I would be crucified if Dylan was here.
You would never have lived that down.
I would never have lived this down. Don't tell him.
I won't. Your secret is safe with me. Unless he happens to watch this. Then I can't do anything for you.
Ooh, he definitely won't watch this. He already is like, I don't have any time, and so he won't watch this. But ooh, yeah, and guys, if you all Ace Attorney fans in chat remind me, I will show you the sketch for the Ace Attorney Outcast AU comic cover. Because it's only a sketch, I can't show you anything more than the sketch.
So damn good.
But I'm very happy with it. And it's very cool. And honestly, the turnabout covers are one of my favorite things. And so I'm sad that they get
so much like going
They
on
get
in
so
them,
much
and
more
also
simple though
foreshadowing,
over like the
when you
times.
look at it.
So I hope that when the second trilogy comes out, that they're like beefed up a little bit. You know, I don't know, because they're kind of boring. Kind of boring. They're literally like just a character on like the court background. It's a little sad. Yeah, you gotta remind me, Nicole. You gotta remind me then. Okay. You know, this person is going to have 4 arms. For fingers.
Because why the hell not?
It's fingies.
Oh, kitty delivery.
All of the all of the covers were originally given. Oh, they're given after. I see. Oh, interesting. I feel like it's nothing more spoilery than like an anime opening, you know? Like
And we would know.
Yeah, like I feel like I don't feel like any of the turnabout covers that I'm really happy that I really like, which is most of the ones from the very first game, were like game ending spoilery. Honestly, I think the thing that is the most quote unquote spoilery is Luke Atmy's silhouette in this one.
Okay, I gotta be honest, I wish they made that harder. Because when they're talking about the silhouette, like, it's just Atmy. And then they're like, oh, who could it be? It could be anybody. And it's like, I know it's the first official one, but non-tutorial.
Come on. Yeah, that one too. Like, and I know that it was better in the original version, because you guys showed it on, I think it was Pastry Puff, sent it in the Discord. And it was like way more pixelated. And it was just like,
See, that was when they could use the hardware to their advantage.
Yeah, it was Pastry Puff. Oh, it was like someone sent it in there. But yeah, it was definitely way better in the Discord in the original version. And so it's like it doesn't ruin it for me. Ooh, I see.
It definitely doesn't ruin it. It's just one of those things where it's like, what? Why? Like,
yeah, it's just like
they're trying to make this a big deal, but it's so damn obvious who it is.
Exactly.
Like, I'm sorry, you'd have to really not be paying attention to get that wrong.
Yeah, and so it's like, they showed it multiple times. It's not like they show it once real fast or something. Like, at least in the Rise from the Ashes one, they show, like, silhouettes and stuff, but it's a lot more stylized, and it's really fast. There's a lot going on in that opening for Rise from the Ashes, right? So it's like, there's a lot going on, and you're just like, ooh. But
well, that's also a DLC where they were able to learn from their past mistakes.
Oh, yeah, of course. But it's definitely like, it was better in the original. Why did they make it so easy?
Maybe it was for the Switch generation.
100%, Nicole. If it was made to be that obvious, Phoenix should know who it is. I mean, Phoenix kind of does, like, he's had the hunch the whole time. I mean, that's why we're going to confront Acme with weird Trump judge now.
Acme.
At me. I'm sorry, there was a Wile E. Coyote question in Jeopardy, and it was what company does all the dynamite come from? So I'm a little.
Yeah, you're a little alright.
So mean to me, guys. Mars is so mean. I pushed her too hard with coloring the comic, and now she's just mean to me.
No, honestly, this is leftover rage from Good Omens.
Taking it out of me!
Flowing off me.
We were supposed to be out of that.
I know.
Look,
but then I talked to Cinder about it.
Oh, yeah? And?
Yeah. Basically, we just, like, chit-chat about the ending. I told my theories. He said what he liked about it, what he didn't like, and I was like, that is fair, to each their own opinion.
Mm-hmm.
I personally am one of those people who was like, I was along for the ride for season 2. Honestly, I like season 2 more than season 1.
Oh, I love season 2 overall. It has a sad ending.
It's just that ending is mean.
Yeah, it's so mean.
That ending is really mean, and I really hope our Flag Means Death doesn't leave us like that.
I need it. through culture osmosis.
Because if
we really
Steve and
liked
Ed
it.
don't get together, I will cry.
We really liked it, Pastry Puff, but it definitely, like, the ending is pain.
Good,
but I don't think
Good
in a
Omens
necessarily
was
bad
great.
way.
Please watch it. It's amazing.
I
They're
don't
definitely
think it
setting
was-
up something.
Yeah. It's definitely like a this is
Like,
not the end, and I'm
This is
okay
not
with
the
that.
end. Crowley and Aziraphale are end game. It will happen. It's just very painful.
This was
what
pain
they did
right
this
now, and you
season.
know what?
This was very pain, and I was not
I
prepared.
accept it. His arms are way too long.
We have no choice but to accept it. Because we are without a season until David Tennant decides he wants to make a new one. Though I have the feeling he loves playing Crowley.
I think he does, yeah. There's
like,
no way.
He just goes so hard for that role,
he does.
and like, come on, man, he threw himself into that final scene. Just all the emotion oozing off him was,
I just couldn't. Ugh.
You can't tell me.
And this is why we have fan fiction.
This is exactly why we have fan fiction. Also, Vampire dies in no time fan fiction because the writers did not take advantage of an opportunity that was very present.
Because it was never meant to be, but you know.
I know.
We want it.
This
we
is why
ship it.
fanfiction exists, though.
Exactly. Okay, here is my Machoke, Machop.
Machamp.
No, Machamp's the first one, so it's definitely not that one.
I was just trying to complete the trilogy.
I think it's Machoke. I think Machop only has 2 arms.
Yeah, it's definitely... No, it's Machamp.
It is Machamp?
Yeah, Machamp has the 4 arms.
Machoke
is the wrestler.
Oh, okay. That is definitely the
not your
plight
pencil pastry.
of the artist, Pastry Puff.
Ah, and thank you for validating me. It is Machamp.
Okay, alright. I'm sorry.
I remember my Pokemon.
I never used them very much. I only care about the Pokemon that I used.
I never used the ones that you needed to trade for in order to evolve them.
I did do Gengar.
I couldn't meet up with people very often to do that, and I wasn't one of those people who owned 2 DSs I could trade with myself.
I did get a Gengar, but that's literally it. And I prize that Gengar. But then it's just
a good Gengar.
My favorite Pokemon are not ones that you even need to do that, so worked out.
Yeah. My favorite Pokemon of all time is Absol.
My favorite Pokemon of all time is Sigilyph. I love that boy.
There you go. Now you just learned a little bit more about us.
He's beautiful. He's my main man. Second favorite, very close second, Snorlax.
Probably, I'm trying to think who my second favorite Pokemon would be. I think it might be Levani.
Oh, okay.
I really like, here's this bug Pokemon. When it's fully evolved, it grows up into a creature that knits clothing for other Pokemon and takes care of them. It's adorable.
Zora's good. I also really like...
Drifloon is also a favorite.
The Midnight Lycanroc. Like, that I am partial for.
Zorua is very good. Hisuian Zorua, also very nice design, very ghostly.
Mimikyu, yeah, Mimikyu. And Weevil, aw.
Oh, I had a Weevil on my team. She did good. I need to replay Pokemon.
I need
my
to
DS
beat
is
Scarlet.
I have not bought
Scarlet
any of the new gen games.
Again, it's my Christmas gift every time one comes out.
It's just like, I want to play this, but I am not willing to spend my own money.
Yeah, and I know that I won't touch it until much later, and I'm a person where it's like, I do know that certain games do become hard to find in the future, and so I do want to, like, have them if I actually do want to play them.
I bought Tears of the Kingdom for myself, and I told myself I was going to play it this summer before school started up again. And I did not play it because I wanted to beat Breath of the Wild first, and then that didn't happen, and then my life got busy.
Yep.
And I'm sad.
I bought Tears of the Kingdom full well knowing that I was not going to play it anytime soon.
All right, Ori, in a couple minutes, I will have a art-related question for you.
Yes. Have about 4 minutes, it looks like.
Ah.
To finish this dude, bro. This hecka
Because
boy.
it looks like for one of these panels, you copied the pose.
Oh,
from
that
the
is a
panel
chance.
before.
That is a possibility.
And
Guys, do you hear me being a cheater? I'm
yeah, she's a
copying
cheater,
my
cheater,
own
pumpkin
art
eater.
over. Never be afraid to do that. Mason, I know you're making a comic. Don't be afraid of copy paste.
Yeah.
Save yourself.
Copy paste is your friend, because what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take what I just colored in one image and I'm going to drag it to the next one.
Ideally, if it is indeed copy pasted.
Oh, it's definitely copy pasted.
Oh, so I just have to tell you how to do it again?
It is 100% copy pasted. Can confirm.
Okay,
Like,
I just have to tell you how to do it again?
There's no question. You just have to tell me how to do it because it's been a while.
Okay. Yes, I don't do it that often. That is true. But
nope,
when I do
Ori
do
does give new poses.
A lot of new poses.
She
looking
doesn't
at you,
always
ferrets.
copy. But
Do
when
we
she
think
does,
we'll ever play the Professor Layton games? I will say it's not particularly high on our list. The math is intimidating to Mars and Dylan, who are both not particularly math people. I'm a very math person.
I mean,
but I
like math. I don't consider myself a math person. I just don't want to do math at 10 p.m. at night, guys.
I also don't know if that would make great stream
math
content.
At school. That's where it belongs.
Haven't written them off in any way. But the other thing that I do have to do is I have no idea. I think I would have to emulate them. So I will admit that I'm a little hesitant of pushing really hard to do a lot of emulated games. I'm doing it for Ace Attorney because I love it so much, and God, Edgeworth, we need Edgeworth. But I am so heckin' relieved that the second trilogy is coming out and allowing me to not have to worry about emulating any more than the investigation games. And thankfully, because like it is such a popular franchise, like they are emulated fairly easily. But man, I could not find Spirit of Justice for the life of me, so the fact that they're like, ah, yes, how many years later after releasing the first trilogy, we're releasing the second one is like, oh, thank God. The
that
stars
one just kind of fell into
shined
your lap.
upon me.
Amazing.
Like, honestly, the universe blessed me. I feel so much that it's like, yes, let's start doing this streamer bent and all that sort of stuff. Really oh God, I can't speak. Riddly, tricky kind of math.
These are some of the best Hotsen hair stripes I think I've ever done.
Ooh, look at you.
So I'm very proud.
Mars, level up, guys. Round of applause.
Yeah. This is a skill increase. I'm feeling good.
Oh God. Don't look like you're trying to give the middle finger, dude. Thank you. I know you're a hand, but you're a glove or whatever.
Okay. I will merge these layers together for this portion of it.
Very swiftly coming up.
Okay.
Look,
I am ready.
Nicole's proud of you.
How do I do the thing?
You gotta wait a couple more seconds.
Nicole's proud of me?
Yes.
Oh, thank you. That means a lot.
Oh, well, like, if it definitely becomes easier to play on stream, it'll definitely be on the list. But I will admit we have a long time until we get to a point where we need new games to play.
We won't play Coast Trick until we're through all the Ace Attorney games.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh boy, we're gonna be here until 2027.
Hey, it forces... Both of you are, like, obligated. Like, both of you had vested interest in. I have fingers in all of the pots.
I know, we're committed.
You guys can't leave me, so, you know, it works out.
I wouldn't dream of it.
Look at that. There's Hand Death Grasp Man. Whatever you want to call him. And let us do Mars's art question. So, Mars.
Yes.
go. You have merged
What
all
do I
the
do?
layers, correct?
The layers I need are merged, yes.
Okay, you are on
that.
that.
Because I remembered that much.
You are on that layer. Click
I am
Control
on
C.
that layer. Hold C.
Control C for copy.
Oh, Control C, my bad.
Yep, Control C for copy.
Okay.
Now go to the panel that you want to paste it in.
Oh, that's right, duh.
Then go to the layer that is, click on the layer that is underneath the lines.
Okay, I'm on there.
Okay, now click Control V for paste. Now you won't see it. You shan't be seeing it.
I have to drag it down,
You have
correct?
to drag it down, yes, with K.
I
if
use
you press
this
K,
with the move tool.
press
move
K.
layer?
Okay. If you
Okay.
press K, it'll do what you want. Yeah, move layer.
Oh, okay, it was the move tool.
Yep, they are the same.
And then I just
all of my things are
drag
hotkeys. And then you drag it until you find it.
Oh, amazing. Ori, I just did 2 panels.
Oh, amazing. Look at that. Mars is so fantastic. She's going so fast. All right. Did somebody have another item to show? We have the Vorpal Sword, which is honestly still my favorite right now.
I just have to make sure I line it up.
Duelist Grace.
correctly.
This one's still fun. Very soft. Very nice. I wish I could have done the arm a little more justice. Oh, yes, we have Feral Link, the elven cloak and boots. We have the Cloak of the Manta Ray, which is very fun. And now, what was it? Machamp, we said? Yep, Machamp. Beautiful. Who will be next? Do we have items? I mean, you don't have to have items if you don't want to, but this is the goal of this evening. That sweet liquid H2O water word.
I am almost out of H2O.
I'm still on my first glass. Ooh, I have
I am now
baklava
out
still.
of H2O.
Well, you guys do whatever you're deciding to make me draw. I'm going to eat some baklava. Hopefully not too loudly for the mic.
Okay. Yeah, the only thing I couldn't draw before copying was the eyes and the eyebrows because they are in different positions, but I think it's working.
Yes, when I copy paste specifically to do a new expression. Yeah, usually when I copy paste, I actually might have a good example of it. No, I actually don't. But it's usually for like small
It's okay,
movements,
it was worth a shot.
like a change in expression, where it's specifically trying to show the expression change, right?
Yeah.
And things like that.
That's very much what happened between these 2 panels.
Let's show the turnabout, the morose turnabout. Cover
Yes.
While I'm thinking about it.
Before we forget.
There it is. Look at it. Jamie's not here to yell at me about breaking collarbones over Sinnet, but there it is. Baklava. I took way too big of a bite there. Whew. And my last baklava bite. Thank you, thank you. I'm very happy with it. I knew it had to have Milano and Hotsun in it, but then, you know, they always have, like, the victim, so we had to have that. I've also finished the Turnabout Samurai redirect, so I've been working on that thumbnail as well. So I'll show that off, progress-wise. Where is it? It's over here. That's what it looks like so far. And then it'll have 2 little Marses at the bottom, like this. As Old Bag
What the hell am I doing?
One is you, Maya, cheering, and the other one is Old Bag being annoyed and angry.
Oh, okay. I didn't know what was happening in that.
Is that better? You see it better there?
Ah, yes.
There you go.
I do.
Dylan looks too good as Salmonella, though. Like...
Yeah, that is both fascinating and uncomfortable.
I brought perfection This is the thumbnail, yeah.
But that's fascinating, Ori. Your style made even Salmonella look.
Well,
So
there's a
horrible.
difference between what I did with Luke at me and what's happening here with Dylan. And give me 1 second. I took my last bite of baklava.
Hey, as long as it tastes good.
All right, there it is. Beautiful. No, it's delicious. Top tier. Yeah, there's a difference with like taking a character and taking them wholesale character and trying to make them look hot, like I did with Luke at me, right? Which honestly turned out better than I always think about, because every time I see him in the game, I'm like, oh no, I thought you were hot. I just drew you really well. But this is
No, you're
Dylan...
not hot. I just drew you hot.
Yeah, literally though.
That's such an artist problem to have.
It's such a me thing. The amount of times that I've just like drawn this character again, I literally... Okay, I'll show one more thing. Unless someone gives me an item, we're just gonna keep doing random talky shit.
We'll just be vibing.
Yeah, we'll just be vibing. But, so for years, I've been playing, tabletop since like 2018, 2019 with Dylan.
You've been doing it for a long time.
I mean, Nicole, have you seen my hot at me? At me? Have you seen my hot at me? I hope you have. It's a short. But if you haven't, I will show it because I'm so fucking proud of it.
Play it. Play that
Play it
sucker.
anyway? We're playing it anyway.
Do it anyway.
Okay, we're playing it anyway.
You might as well.
I'm getting there. I have to get to it. But, basically what I was saying is that, since like 2019, so I've been drawing our characters since then. And, the, like, newer characters, joke that my art improvement is just suddenly drawing everybody hot. Because
really
they all
is.
look so good. Alright, we're gonna play it. Hold on. Let me get
Do
there.
it.
I have to unmute it and back it up and everything. Oh, why does it have captions on? I don't want captions on. Okay. There you are. Are we ready? We're going.
Yep.
I'm gonna do it one more time. I love it so much. There it is. Woo! I'm like way too proud of this fucking animation. I've put way too much effort into it. But it's beautiful.
Music.
I love it. We are drawing. Yes! Okay, so you didn't see Nicole. I'll show you the whole thing because I love it too much. It's too great. I actually want to... A goal in life is to hopefully go and sell at an artist alley, and I do want to have some prints of this Luke at me as a prints to sell. Just see if any of them sell. But he's great. Look at him. I did so well. Like, I don't know how I achieved this. I couldn't tell you. I specifically wasn't... In this one, I was trying to make him look good, but I wasn't going, like, that hard. But, like I still was trying to have, like, the nose. Like, that's the nose! It's not like it's not the nose, but, like...
It is the nose. It is indeed the nose.
But, like, dang. I pulled it off.
Oh no, he's hot.
Oh no, he's hot indeed. So I know this
And a
acne.
murderer.
You're nearby construction for 2 hours? Oh my god.
Ooh.
No. This is too real of a statement. Okay, I'm an incredibly ace person. It's hilarious. And yet, all of... Exactly, Nicole. All of the art is just top tier shit. Because I just want to draw, like, pretty characters. So when I have to draw a character that is specifically not supposed to be, like, classically, conventionally attractive, like, I have to try really hard. Like, Olus in the comic took a lot of effort and designing on my part. He's probably the most designed character in the comic at this very moment, because I specifically was like, he's not supposed to be the hot young collars.
He's not
He's
hot. He's not
supposed to
young.
be
He is a
this old
disgruntled
grizzled man, and he's great. He's
person.
a fun character, but it's definitely like I had to try really hard. But I wanted to show this glow up that I did. Let me find it. Curio, because it's of the D&D characters, and I literally like looked at this and I was like, how did I? We went from this to this, and I don't even know. Maybe I could just search for it easily. Is it? No, it wasn't Nuriel. It was Neathel.
He's really got to find some other names for these characters.
Yeah, I know. Okay. Is this the best one I got of... Yeah, maybe. It's gonna open Medibank Paint. But Lakitu, I'm actually gonna put, I'm actually planning to put, my @me on the Smasher Pass, when it happens. But okay. So this is the... No. There it is. This is original Neathel.
I might be in trouble.
This is the sketch from, like, 2019. I don't know if it'll tell me. Okay, yeah, like 2020, somewhere around there. Okay, then I drew him a lot more recently in... When did I draw him more recently? Give me the year. You're not giving me the year. Properties. At the end of 2022. So this is like a 2, possibly 3-year difference. Oh, no. That's not the... an old guy can 100% be hot. There was a whole conversation on, like, Simon Petrikov, and I was here for it. But good night, Mason. But the point is
Simon
that
Petrikov
Olus was
is
not
a whole
supposed to be...
level,
but he's an old man, okay? But there's no question there. But that wasn't the point. The point was just Olus is supposed to be a very grizzled, classic dock worker kind of guy. So he just had a lot more effort in. I could make Olus beautiful. There's no question. And he could still be an old man. But I had to try to not do that. But this is old Neathel, okay? And this is now Neathel. Like, damn. I didn't intend this, okay? This was not me sitting down and trying to, like, make him really hot. Like, that was not the goal. But it was just like when I was trying to draw him in like my style and make him really better and everything, it just, oh my god, why does everything keep opening? It just, this is what we went from this to this. And this was not trying to be a redesign. This is just me trying to draw this character right here in my current style. Literally it. Literally it. And that's what happened. It's crazy. It's nuts. I don't even know. I couldn't tell you. And they just get better. Okay, let's see Koss. Because Koss is top tier shit. Koss is top tier shit. Okay. This is one of my first digital art pieces that I actually liked. And it's good. There's no question. This is Koss. Okay, 2019. Okay, it's right there. You could see it right there. This is like literally the first D&D character I ever drew. Second, technically. Okay, this is Koss. He's lovely. He's great. I'm still really happy with this whole piece. It's really nice. I really don't have a lot of faults with it. I drew him recently, literally this past July.
Mm-hmm.
And this is him now.
Amazing.
Oh, look at this. He's like a child here. And now he's a man. Like, damn.
He really has changed.
It's nuts. I like...
His now has deal with the devil vibe.
Which it was always supposed to have. This is just me being better at art.
You've grown.
But it's just great. And there it is. So, just keep improving, guys. Puberty hits, literally, though. I went through art puberty sometime in like 2021, 2022. Sometime there. I don't know what happened. But yeah, when the art puberty hit. But it was literally just something where it was just like, my art improvement is just, now all characters are hot. And that's what spurred making monsters hot. Not a joke. Literally that premise is what spurred the the thing making monsters hot. So, guys, again, if you have any D&D items, homebrew or or anything, as long as they have art, really, I will try to make it into a person.
All we need.
So give your suggestions now. We have nothing on the docket right now. Eye of Vecna. Oh goodness, does that have art?
Ooh. Sounds fascinating.
Eye of Vecna. I guess it does have art. Well then. Copy. Le paste. Because it came to mind and you laughed. I mean, it's literally just an eye and a dead hand. So, I mean, I'll do my best. We were talking about wrinkly and old before, so I guess this is the next step. But basically the Simon Petrikov argument was people were like, don't twinkify him, like he's old and give him wrinkles, like we want that. don't make him look like he's 20. Like, please, he's 59 years old. Like,
he looks pretty damn good for his age.
Well,
not
he's in an
lie.
Adventure Time style. You can't really.
That is also very
There's not
true.
a lot. They're kind of all smooth faced. That's a lot of. That is
Simon.
a lot of pieces, Nicole. But that's
Just
great that you can see your improvement. That's always the best. Definitely the biggest thing that gave me art improvement was drawing like every day with the intention of, because I think the biggest thing is that it's like a balance, right? You have to balance the you need to draw every day, and not every piece you make is going to be like the most epic and the best and the most perfectest thing ever. But you also have to have the desire to improve on something every time. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're just drawing for fun, you're definitely going to go slower than a lot of things. But if it's like, that's why I say the comic is such a big thing for that, because it was specifically like forcing myself to draw weird angles and backgrounds and expressions and this sort of thing, but also it forced me to accept that sometimes you just got to move on, right? Every panel is not going to be perfect. I've redrawn some panels when I came across them that are old ones from really old. Some earlier
the first
ones.
few entries, I see what you're saying, where that had to be redone.
Yeah.
I personally thought it was fine.
Again, they were definitely good enough.
I must redraw.
But there was a few that just irked me real bad that I couldn't live with. But now that we're in, like, I'm doing the lines as Mars is coloring the lines.
I am literally coloring something Ori drew this year.
Yeah.
That has not been the case for the last 6 months.
For a long time. So it's definitely a lot less of that. Because I haven't improved that much since then. And I've also just gotten better in general, so a lot less of the ones that I have are, like, not great, that I had to just give up and move on. But,
she's grown.
It's kind of that, balance is the word that I'm looking for, the balance. Oh, I stopped the music to watch Luke at me, and now I have to play it again.
Yes, now
like,
it's just
so
dead
silent.
awkward silence.
It's like when I stop talking, like, it's silence. Why is this? I don't like this.
I must have constant noise for my brain to be happy.
Literally, though, I am that person. I hate silence.
No. Same. I
will,
like,
the opposite.
Pop my earbuds in or something.
Constant.
The only time I don't really need it is when I'm reading. Then I can live with silence.
When I'm reading, because the voice in your head takes over.
Yeah, and you're paying attention to that.
Exactly.
Which
I can't
got
do
a little
it
bit further in the book.
I can't do it when I'm writing either. If there's words and then I'm dealing with words, that's too much for my brain. But if it's like art.
You know the funny thing? I used to be good with listening to words and then writing words at the same time. Like back when I was in undergrad, I would write my essays and I would have music playing at the same time. Often me or my roommate would play music while we did homework. And, you know, I'm that weird ass person who like loves to sing along to every song that plays because reasons. And I could like sing along to the song as I'm writing something completely different. Nowadays, I can't do that anymore. It's just so hard. I have to think about and even when I'm talking to somebody, like if I'm trying to send a text, I have to think about the words I want to say, and then like, okay, I can type that while I'm now talking, but I can't do it without planning ahead first, you know? It pains me. I think my brain got older, you guys.
See, I could never write or read and listen to things with lyrics. That was always like too much for me. I can do it if it's really small, though.
Well, if you're writing and reading at the same time and listening to music, that's impressive.
No. I just mean anything where if I'm doing one thing that's dealing with words, I can't be doing a second thing that's dealing with words, right? Like that's, I can do separate things. So if it's like visual and listening to words, you know, that's fine. If it's like visual reading and then it's like listening to regular music, like that's fine. But the second that it's like both words is like, it's like the same part of my brain, and my brain is like, no, why are you doing this to us?
That's dope.
I can do it if I'm doing like really menial word things. So it's like when I'm putting in the comic bubbles for the comic, I can listen to people talking, because I'm not really reviewing that or reading it, you know, like I'm not trying to absorb what is being said. I'm placing symbols in bubbles, you know? So there's that difference there. His hands are kind of big. You give him tiny hands, yes. Okay, gonna try to read chat.
See what's happening in this panel, but the lines are
that's interesting, Nicole. I feel like that is then like different parts, though. You know, if everything's in English, it's just like English, brain dead, dies.
Just poof, non-existent now.
You ordered sushi with manchego cheese?
I didn't know that was an option.
I love manchego cheese, but... And it just tasted like Mexican food. The shape and the flavor doesn't match. Your brain is confused. Hello, Enthuse. How are you?
Hi, Enthuse. Glad you could join us.
Interesting, Enthuse. You've realized that spoken ASMR has become increasingly distracting where it wasn't previously. Interesting. Okay, this is a really funny tangent because you brought up ASMR, Enthuse. So technically we haven't really talked about this very much, but it has always existed. We are dubbing the comic. It's happening. It's happening right now. The prologue is dubbed, and it is going to be released on Wednesday next week. Okay,
so
it's
now
gonna start.
Another way to view the comic.
Yes, so the dub is coming. It's been happening. It's been in the works. Now, why is this something I needed to tell you already? Yes, just the English one right now, Oscar. I'm very sorry. There's a lot of content, but the Spanish one is partially... We did try to record
the Spanish version. I remember it in very vivid detail.
Not that we tried. We did. There's just a lot more... Dylan has a lot to do, so it just takes a while for his part to get there. But the English dub is happening. Well, at least you finished the essay, Enthuse. But it's really cool. It's really fun. It's really, really hype. Again, first part as a short. They're shorts, so they're only like 30 seconds. It comes out. No, he will not, because I don't voice him. No, he won't, because I don't voice him.
Definitely no.
We never wanted me to voice him. Dylan voices Hotsun. Cinder actually voices Olus. And those are the big ones there.
Yes. But Ori and I do have parts in it, and you will hear them later.
Well, it'll come, Oscar. It'll come. Yes, and Mars and I both do voice one of the characters. I'm not gonna spoil that though. And Dylan voices
if you want to
more
guess
than one
who
character.
We're voicing, please by all means feel free.
And we'll answer, yeah, sure, as long as you're not just going.
Oh, I wasn't gonna answer. I was just gonna
you
want
to just okay?
Maybe.
That I won't answer. Never mind.
Because I'm wondering what people think we'd be.
Mars is Milano. Good night, Lakitu.
You know, I'll take that as a compliment. Night, Lakitu. Thank you for hanging.
It'll definitely be announced more in the thing. Are any of the main cast? Well, when you think about is happening? We have done recordings for the dub that is happening, Enthuse. You take that as you wish. We have only dubbed episodes that exist.
Okay, Ori.
Yeah.
In a couple moments, I might have to share my screen with you because I am very confused as to which lines are which, and this is a very dumb problem to have.
Okay, well, we can definitely do that.
Not right now, but momentarily.
Yeah, when my thing is ready. You know who Mars voice is? Who is it? Who is it? Say it. Say it, Enthuse.
Say it loud, say it proud.
But, the Olus.
The walrus! Ori told you who voices Olus!
They weren't paying attention. Chat doesn't pay attention to us.
Oh.
Produced by Folding Platters, voiced by Mars, Mulatto, and Lee Marana. And voiced by Ori Sidit and Hotsit. Oh, God.
Yes, I voiced the Lee Marana. Nim. Nim.
But, okay, the point that I was trying to make, please continue on the side tangent, but the point that I was getting to when we started talking about this was that I did all...
Oh, that's not a Yoshi noise.
I did all the editing, right? And so I did all the...
That's a Yoshi noise.
Oh, he's like... Meow, meow. That's a Yoshi noise. But I did all, like, the sound design and everything, right? So all of the, like, doors opening and coins clattering and rummaging around and etc. That's all done.
It sounds so
by me. And I found, like, that on there's a free site. It's called Pixbay, which is really good, and they've tons and tons and tons of free sound design stuff. So highly recommend if you have any sound design needs. But point is that so I'm spending time just listening to different coins clatter, and the ASMR part of my brain is just going. It's just like, oh, this is so nice. Oh,
like,
ooh, the
yes,
coin clatter.
Give us
ooh,
the
the door opening and the little bell jingle and the oh wow, I didn't realize this was gonna be such ASMR. I wish I dubbed the door open. I promise it's much better the sound design way. It's really good. I'm like so proud of it. And the creak noises, yeah, it's so great.
Okay, Ori, I am ready.
But we're happy to have you for this part of it, Jamie. When you get to pop in, and you like your Harry Potter.
Dumbledore.
Can I make coin clattering noises right now? You want me, Ori, to try and dub a coin clattering noise? I can try. It will not be good, and that is why I didn't do such. I can't even fathom how I would... I can do a creaky door. I can do a creaky door.
Okay, my screen has been shared, Ori, so whenever
dang,
you are
Jamie.
available.
Well, glad you're here for your other half listening while I help Mars with her art issues. How dare she have art issues. You didn't miss it, Dichotomy. There's actually a fair amount of stream left, so, you know.
Oh, yeah. We go until 11:30 on nights like these. There's a very good amount.
Yes. So what is your question? Is this green part?
Yeah, all that
That's
blue
shirt
space.
color.
What is that supposed to be?
Shirt color.
That's his shirt?
It would be, yeah. That's what it looks like.
Okay, because his neck is here, so I was like, well, wait, there's no collar, so...
Yeah, it looks like that would be his shirt. I would just make it that color.
I'll fill it in so you can see what that looks like. Oh, is that supposed to be the sleeve from his other hand?
Yeah.
Like that?
Yeah. I think that's right.
Okay.
That looks right.
Okay, cool.
Hello, Dichotomy. I'm glad you made it.
Hiya, Dichotomy.
You can be the directors for the coin noises.
What were you drawing?
We're drawing Vecna's hand and eyeball.
Oh, I forgot.
That's what I'm drawing. And I made them sumo.
So I noticed.
That's just how it went. I thought
No, that's the
eyeball
vibe.
round.
I
didn't
pop in because I was so focused on this Hotsun.
Yeah, I just thought eyeball round, and this is where we got.
Yeah, no, makes total sense to
This is
me.
where we got eyeball round.
Eyeball round.
But yeah, I could do a creaky door, but I don't think I could do coin clattering. And there are multiple doors in the prologue. Yeah, Dichotomy, we were just talking about how I was getting ASMR off of finding sound design for the comic dub. Cousin's 16th birthday. Oh, well, happy birthday to your cousin.
Ah, happy birthday to the cousin.
Is casting as Hotsun. You saw a podcast feature Hotsun. Okay, again, take the podcast with a little grain of salt. That was just not. I was never going to
canon.
be Hotsun. I was never going to be Hotsun. It was just never gonna happen. I don't do as good of a boy voice as I would like to be as soft boy Hotsun as Hotsun needs to be. I just sound like a girl. It just doesn't work. We needed a man.
Yes. So that narrows down
I found
the
a bunch
options.
of furries, literally, yeah.
Okay, I have officially colored 1, 2, 3, 4.
Dylan, on the
5,
other hand,
6,
is
7,
always
8,
soft boy
9,
Hotsun.
10.
Dylan
11,
wants Hotsun to be way softer than mine. Than I want Hotsun to be. We have to pull back.
It was like,
hello,
we have to tell
Alaska?
Dylan, like, especially when Hotsun is angry, like, Dylan, put a growl in there.
Thank you for the follow, Alaska. I hope I'm
Thank you
pronouncing
very
this right.
much.
Tell me if I'm not. Alaska, but correct me if I'm wrong.
Alaska. Oh, I like the way of spelling that.
What was I saying? Yeah, he constantly has to tone it back. He also really wants Hotsun to be British.
Yeah,
really bad.
and we just have to, like,
You
train
gotta
that
keep
out
pulling
of
the
him.
Brotson back. The British
It's not
Hotsun.
even the Brotson, it's the Britson.
The Britson. He's not a Brit. No! He's not a Brit.
He's not a
Alaska?
Brit.
Alright, we'll call you Alaska. Thanks for the follow. Thanks for coming to
Alaska.
hang out.
Nice to meet you. Thank you for coming.
He's definitely British. He's not British.
He's not British, you guys.
It's just, he just gives Darwin vibes. We're making him British. Come on, guys.
I guess so.
Ugh.
Come on, guys. That's a stereotype.
You thought it was a unanimous decision? No. Well,
what have we done?
you and Dylan alike. At least I guess all of you were similar.
The chaotic energy is strong with this one.
It's like transatlantic rondelay. No, he keeps trying to make it like if Edgeworth was a soft boy, and we're like, less Edgeworth, pull it back.
Yeah.
Less Edgeworth.
Not
All right,
so much
there's my
Edgeworth.
attempt at a Vecna's hand and eye. Ah! Vecna's hand and
But
eye.
we recorded some lines actually before Ace Attorney the other day, and they came out really good.
Oh yeah,
So
they're great.
I hope you guys like it.
I
when it is
am
officially
like
released.
very like tempted to show it off, but I specifically won't because I need it
You
to
must
be.
control
I need
yourself,
to control
Rory.
myself. I really, really do. And also, it's
There
honestly
are
a pain
release
to open.
dates, and they are
I
planned
know,
for
I
a
know.
reason.
There's a reason that there is a secret Discord channel for people who are part of the Ko-fi, and it's literally where I get to like spoil people. What is Gijinka? Well, I'm glad you asked, Alaska. So we're gonna go through what we did.
Yeah, actually,
we've
talking
never
about
had
the
to
activity we're doing
redub.
tonight.
But yeah, we'll get into that in 1 second. But it is making something technically okay. So the definition is making it a human with like normal human clothes, quote unquote. You know, they can be high fashion, but you're making a thing that is not a human into a human. Now, I take this a step less human, and I just like not normal humans. So I'm more making it
because
like
Ori doesn't
a
like
cool
humans.
humanoid monster kind of thing, right? So it's like it's not a normal person, it's like a fantasy person. So in this one, I took the Vorpal sword, and I made it this cool, like, vampire lady, which I really do like a lot. This is still my favorite, I think.
It looks badass.
I took this is a homebrew item called the Duelist's Grace, and I made it this. Again, maybe a lady, maybe NB, who knows, in a pencil skirt. It's really nice, having a good time.
NB.
We made the elven cloak and the boots and cloak of elven kind into this, what chat was calling Feral Link, but was kind of a lizard hairy guy, who knows. Then we have the cloak of the Manta Ray into this sort of Manta Ray person. Just having a fun, like, character design time. And then we did the Death Grasp glove, which was another homebrew that, you know, he's got 4 arms because hands have 4 fingers, and pretty nice. He's got cool rope hair. And then finally we did Vecna's hand and eye, which I don't know, I thought I did the same sort of multiple limbs, because hand, and then eye gave me, like, round. This one was harder. This one was the hardest one so far. But, if you, anybody in chat, this is the time to suggest magic items. So as long as they have art, they can be homebrew, they can be just official 5e items, as long as they have art that if I look it up on the internet, it comes up. Suggest them, and we'll put them in the list. Yes, dichotomy, they are on the table. You don't speak British. Dang it. I thought you thought we were British at one point. Didn't we think we were British or European something? I don't know.
Why did we think that? Is it because of all the tea?
Yes, that is. They thought we had tea vibes once upon a time.
Ah.
We do have tea vibes.
Once upon a time, look at what we're holding!
Before we were explicit with the tea vibes. Yeah, see, Oscar says both gave tea vibes. Crimson Minotaur. Damn it, dichotomy. I make it too easy for you. You new to D&D? That's fine, I'll ask you.
That's okay.
Do you have any magic items? If not, you can just look online if you want to participate. Otherwise, we'll start with dichotomies. If I can literally locate where it is in my files.
Rats.
That's the higher one, right? Dichotomy. That was the bigger one. That was the more potent one, I think. Yep, it is. There it is. The Staff of Python. Alright. Well, we'll do this one. Let us go there. Oh, of Python? Ooh. This is a fun one. Looks really nice, actually. Alright, we'll do that one after this one. So we'll do Staff of Python. And that goes there. There's that staff. Ooh, that'll actually be a really fun person. Okay, but that's next. After, so this, for all who don't know, which I think is literally almost everybody, maybe sort of kind of knows, but Dichotomy does homebrew, and I do. You have a suggestion, Oscar? Please give it. We'll put it in the list. Do the staff first? Alright, we'll do the staff first. But basically, this is a homebrew item that Dichotomy made, and that I drew. I illustrated. Very fun. But we'll start with the staff. It will be a very fun person. This is how we go, enthuse. It'll be a very fun person. Look at it, has a face. It literally is animal, the item, and now it'll be a cool. It's for the webtoon? What's your suggestion for the webtoon? Now I'm curious. Unless you want to DM me about it. It is very cool. Animal, the item, the person. Yeah, that is exactly what's happening. Alright. Let's take a good long look at this. Situate my canvas. Add a little layer there. Think about it a moment, because I only get 15 minutes to do this whole thing. I have to be speedy. I have to be in the zone.
Yeah, just go for it.
I have to find the right color to sketch. It's very important. Otherwise, it throws off my groove. The per Ori's new groove. Ugh. That wasn't forced at all. All right, let's go.
Alrighty then. You know, I was sitting there like, okay, how is she gonna work in the Emperor's New Groove into this? Because I know that's what you're going to do.
Oh,
it was
Mars
even worse
knows
than
me
I
so well.
anticipated.
Hey, how would you have put it in? Do better, huh? I did try. Give me a star. Someone give me a gold star.
I would just gone Ori's New Groove.
Well, that's lamer.
No, is it? I'm
yeah,
so sorry.
it is lamer. You didn't even try.
Standards. I didn't try.
No, not enough.
Okay, so we had an issue where I didn't try and you tried way too hard.
Aw, shot through the heart and you're to blame. Okay. Ooh, you know what we get to have? Billowy hair. Because look at that curly part. This is gonna be great.
Yeah, I can see it. Good vibes.
Good vibes indeed.
I almost said good soup, and I was like,
I
nope,
mean,
that's
yeah,
not what I
no,
wanna
good soup.
say.
Good soup indeed.
I mean, good soup.
Want that for your level 1 item? Is that the right thing to have? Ah, it's still a good item. What's your character, Alaska? Tell us about your character.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious.
Ori's singing. Ori sings all the time, man. I don't know. I don't know what we're talking about. There's a duet in Ace Attorney Mars that I sing something.
I feel like name a time we don't sing.
Oh, we briefly did the no one else was in the room where it happened. The room where it happened. The room where it happened. We did that one.
Okay,
it's a druid.
Classic.
Ooh, very nice.
Ooh, I like
what race and are you at a subclass yet? Gotta add the booty here because look at these curves on this staff. Like, gotta resize some stuff. Have you missed all the duets? You don't watch the Ace Attorney streams, Dichotomy. That's
the problem.
That or the videos. Honestly, you don't have to watch the streams, just the videos.
I guess we need to do more duets, huh, Ori?
The problem is that Discord has a delay, so
yeah, I always sound like I'm half a second
live.
behind you.
So I actually have to like line them up in post. So it's definitely not hard to do, but it's definitely like I have to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's a live stream duet is unfortunately just kind of difficult because it actually is almost impossible to line it up through Discord. I'd have to be in the same place as Mars, and while that is a physical thing that is possible, it just probably won't happen so late at night. Okay, wait, I have to see what Oscar's
all your art supplies and your computer and your microphone.
You're coming here. I don't know what we're talking.
Oh, well, okay then.
The taco star emote with a happy face. Very interesting. Well, we do have some ladies coming up eventually, but not right away. A wood elf. Ooh, very nice. Make them hot now? No, I mean, that's the Ace experience. That is like a very, honestly, a way more universal Ace experience than I ever expected was, yes, make this character really hot. I don't actually want to do anything. I had to have this, Dylan like asking a conversation. He's like, so you want to bang Andrew? Like, and I'm like, no. No. No, that's horrible. I don't want to do that. He's like, what? But you think he's so hot? I'm like, yeah, he is really hot. Look at that man. He's yeah, exactly. I want to look from a distance. I want to experience him over there. What was it? He's like a circus animal that I lovingly throw peanuts at. So accurate.
It's so damn accurate.
A play by post? I'm trying to find a play. Oh, you're trying to find like a game to play through a post? Is that what you're saying, Alaska? Oh shit, them legs. It gives me they're about to do like the walk like an Egyptian Pose.
Which, for some reason, counts as a Halloween song?
Does it? Why is that?
I guess because Mummy?
Then the
And
Anka song counts. Like, I don't know. Like,
I don't know.
Like,
All
I
I know
feel
is
like-
that I keep seeing it in Halloween playlists.
okay.
I'm just
I
like,
don't know why that would be.
huh,
Definitely very weird.
fascinating.
I know dichotomy. I know. I'm just saying that's where the most singing happens. Just because that's where it comes up. The references come up. Oh, God. The amount of times that I sing, look at this photograph. It's a lot of
Every
times.
time I do, it makes me laugh about how
If
flimsy
Walk Like
your
an Egyptian counts in
testimony
Booze,
is.
why wouldn't the Anka Zone count, huh?
Why am I completely blanking on what the Anka Zone is?
The like, as she does like the side-to-side hip dance.
Oh, that!
Yeah,
Okay.
that song.
That took me way too long to remember what that was.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, I have to give the flowing hair.
I don't know.
Ooh, there
All
it is.
I know is I grew up with a CD in the car that had all the popular Halloween songs, and Walk Like an Egyptian was on
Yeah.
it.
That's so weird.
Very weird.
Now
Well,
he's
that was
like
early
Fabio
2000s
suddenly.
mentality.
He became Fabio. He did. Look at the hair.
No, I see it. I'm not denying.
You know what? I feel like Hotel California is more Halloween than Walk Like an Egyptian.
Hotel California.
Yeah, it's
You're naming all these songs. I'm just like, what are they?
You don't know Hotel California?
It doesn't sound familiar.
Living it up in the Hotel California. Such a lovely place, such a lovely place, such a lovely face.
I got nothing.
Oh, Mars is uncultured, guys. Mars is uncultured. Uncultured. She sucks. She's terrible. How dare she? Come on, Mars, indeed. Living it up at the Hotel California.
Blame my parents. The only throwback songs I know are what they played in the car.
And they didn't play Hotel California by the Eagles? Like,
apparently not.
Shame. Shame. I know. See, even Nicole knows Hotel California. Mars, this is just...
Don't blame the sins of the daughter for the sins of the parent.
I blame you. I blame you. You've existed on the internet this long. There's no way.
Maybe it's because
yeah,
I'm just not hearing the melody when you sing it. I'm looking it up. What the hell was it called?
Hotel California by the Eagles. Oscar, I also like The Book of Life. Have you seen The Book of Life?
Oh, that's a good one. The Eagles. Okay, I'm listening to it. I'm letting it play. Maybe I just don't remember what the hell it sounds like. Commercial.
I mean, that's the vibe enthused, though.
Get out of here.
See, this is what I'm saying, Nicole. And I sang the tune right, guys. Mars is just bugging.
I'm fast forwarding it.
See, she has no idea. She doesn't know it. Guys, this is the silence of someone that has no idea what Hotel California is, and I'm ashamed. I have to ask Dylan now.
Why do I feel this? Why do I feel like I heard this song as like background music in an early 2000s TV show?
Because it's played
like
everywhere.
During some kind of like road trip scene
I know.
Or transition scene. That's where I feel like I know this. But I definitely never listened to this like on its own.
Wow. Guys, shame.
Like,
Shun.
Like, I think I've heard it, but I've never listened to it on its own. Oh wow, you're really doing the 2000 throwbacks. I bet you
Shun
still
the non-believer.
remember all the lyrics to
Shun.
Candy Mountain.
Probably not Candy Mountain. I probably know Banana in Your Ear a lot better, if I'm being completely honest.
Okay.
That one, like, sticks with you.
It's just so memorable.
It's absolutely, yes, it is a road trip song. It's like one of my father's favorite songs, and so it's very important. You play that one. Yeah, I would say I'll ask Dylan if he knows it, but if Dylan doesn't know it after I know what his father plays in the car, I think I would like think he was replaced by an alien. Like I don't
If Dylan
know.
doesn't know it, I will feel very validated.
I'm gonna message him right now.
Do it.
I don't know
I
if
need
he's
to
up
know.
or not. This song, Hotel California by the Eagles, right? Question mark. Okay, I spelled hotel
You could not have made that sound more like a threat if you tried.
He's not intimidated by me.
That's the benefit of knowing somebody for so long.
Well, I mean, no, I'm not gonna actually go there, but
maybe not on stream.
No, we're not gonna go there.
No.
We're gonna sacrifice for the pod's oil. I don't know.
We're doing what
What's
now?
next afterwards? What's next afterwards? What? I've got lost in the thing. Objection leading.
Oh, you mean
I'm cross-examining.
Thing being drawn? Is that
yes. Next we have that. Other items we have no more on the queue. I don't think.
I have not been checking.
Yeah, Nicole, you are our age.
Very
I'm 25.
guys.
25, right? Yes, math. Yes, I'm 25. Mars is about to be 25. Hey, don't act.
Yes, I'm almost there. I will catch up to you.
It's not how it works. You can never technically catch up.
Oh, shut up.
You'll find out about Hotel California
tonight,
when
and
you're
I don't
older.
know why?
It's Good Omens. Good Omens salted us today.
Good Omens really
salted us. And the tears from that one Bluey episode didn't expel that excess salt.
No, it didn't.
Not enough. Only
I
some.
will say though, Moriarty the Patriot definitely put us on a different vibe.
I'm so ready.
I am so hyped. Like, guys, this is our first time watching it, and already the mysteries are just kind of piling up, but we think we have some theories.
And it's
just so damn exciting.
So good.
I love it.
So good. Mars laughing is kind of loud.
Oh, I'm like loud as in the stream.
No, Mars is laughing kind of loud, like you're sus. I think. Oh, you're like in the. I mean, it has like those things there on it. So that's where we go. Yeah, markings, carvings. I don't know.
Etchings.
Whatever you want to call it.
Ooh, nope, that's a terrible lie.
How dare you?
Trying.
I know. Snakes have such puppy snoots.
They do. My English teacher back in high school, she had, I forget what kind of snake it was, but it was definitely like one of the nicer ones, and it was actually kind of a dumb snake, to be honest. She got stuck in everything.
Oh my god.
But she let us take her out of her cage and have her out during class. So like we would literally be reading The Great Gatsby and a snake would just be crawling from desk to desk on all our shoulders. Like we would be passing her around.
Cheeselings.
Like it was great.
Okay,
it was
what is
fantastic.
it with English teachers and having wild wild pets? Right.
Give you names, like the name of the snake. Well, the snake's name was Rosie, but as for what species it was definitely harmless. Like not a garden snake. She was tan and red. Were her colors.
Now I'm gonna look up tan and red pet snake and no. Tan.
Make sure you look up non-poisonous too.
Venomous pet snake.
No, not venomous.
Yeah, not poisonous.
Yeah. Also, add in 6 seconds.
Okay, it didn't come up as easily as I thought it would. But
Nice job, the Academy.
There
And
it is.
enthuse.
There's our staff python staff.
I really like it.
Incubated chicken eggs on the table. I can totally talk, I promise. Hello, Roval. Welcome back.
You sure about that, Ori?
I had a science teacher that had a ton of pets, but I was talking about, I had an English teacher that had a fennec fox as a pet. It never came to school, but she owns it as like a pet. It's really wild.
High school? Middle school?
Yeah, high school, 9th grade.
No way!
Yeah,
who was it?
My 9th grade English teacher. God, if I can remember her name.
Yeah, right?
I don't know, if I'm being honest, the English teachers, I don't really remember their names very much. I remember the names of my science teachers and my math teachers. And
and the choir teacher. Don't forget the choir teacher.
Yeah, but when you have the same one for freaking 4 years, it's hard to forget, right?
True.
They're not legal in Canada. Foxes are one of those things where it's I really want them to be something, but then they're chaotic cat dogs, and it's
animal.
just oh no, we have managed to domesticate foxes, but they're still chaotic cat dogs, and I was just I don't know if I could deal with it.
Not to be confused with cat dog.
No, not to be, but they have both dog and cat mannerisms, but the most annoying of both of them. And then they're also chaos gremlins that are way too smart for their own good. It's real oh my goodness.
Crafty little weasels, aren't they?
Indeed. All right. If there is any suggestions, please put them in now. I'm going to be doing this one. Tar. Potion. Excuse me. This is really why they're the bad guys in fairy tales. I mean, I love foxes a lot. They're really cute and everything.
Foxes are super adorable.
Bag of holding. Okay, that can be another one. What's this? Nothing yet. Bag of holding. That'll be another one then, Roval. Yeah, spooky, scary skeletons. I don't know if you answered me, Oscar, if you've seen the movie The Book of Life, and if you liked it or not.
Very good movie. Very good music.
Yeah. It's a jukebox musical, which I definitely have
except for the bullfighting song.
Well, yeah. The one song.
That was
Everything
original.
else is a jukebox musical, though.
Yeah.
You told you? You did? Okay.
Lovely.
Well, I lost it in the thing.
Lost in the sauce.
Lost in the sauce, indeed. There's so many. I've scrolled up too far. Ah, you did.
Book of Life definitely got overshadowed by Coco.
Yep.
Not to say that Coco doesn't deserve it, but...
Oh, Coco's great.
I do feel bad for it.
It's definitely a very different story, though. So I'm happy. I'm happy that it's
different.
Two Day of the Dead stories that are
and their
very
interpretation
different.
of the Land of the Dead is so different too, right?
That is, yeah, it is.
So it's you're definitely not getting the same thing twice.
How do I do this? And the art style and the whole thing.
Oh,
and
yeah.
One being, our only original music. The other, I have a soft spot for jukebox musicals. I won't lie, because I will admit that there is something that I deeply, deeply enjoy of being able to watch a movie and immediately sing the songs that they're singing. There's a level of it where I'm just yes. I already know this music. I can sing right now. I don't have to watch it and then learn the music later, Except with Frozen, I knew the song before I ever saw it. Basically, I knew Let It Go. Basically because I had a bet in high school. My friend was like, I bet that you can't memorize the entirety of Let It Go before I can. I was like, bitch, you want to bet? I memorized it in one day. I'm really good at memorizing songs. So, that will forever live in my brain.
Friday the 13th, and I have colored 13 panels.
Oh, look at you.
I am done for the night. My hand hurts.
Oh, no. Well, don't do that.
satisfied though. These are some really good Hotsons.
They nail it in those? Ooh. I haven't seen Maya and the Three. Do you know Maya and the Three?
Oh, didn't that come out on Netflix earlier this year?
Oh, so that's a new one? That's why I haven't heard of it.
I think so, yeah.
I will have to watch it then, Oscar. 'Tis the season, eh?
Very much so.
Okay. Well, we know that this guy's getting a long face. Gotta get that nose piercing. Gotta get that horns. Make it very easy.
Same writers as LT Gray and Book of Life.
Ooh, okay. Definitely have to watch it. Definitely have to watch it. You know my favorite thing about the internet? Is that finding like creators and artists that you like and then having them post stuff about fandoms that you're not in, but you're like, well, if this person who likes all these other stuff that I like and in the same way I like this also likes this thing, then I'll probably like it too. And then you do, and it's great. That's what happened with Randy Cunningham, and it's also what happened with I just started watching The Ghost and Molly McGee because Paula Puroff likes it, and I was like, you know what? I like your Ace Attorney shit. You have my sense of humor, so that means I probably like this show, and I do. So, there we go. Math. Stonks. Okay. Ooh, I got like toga vibes. We got toga vibes here. Did we lose Mars? Is she dead?
No, I'm here.
You're just so silent.
I'm just quiet. You were talking.
You usually affirm me.
Oh, I'm sorry. You were waiting for validation?
More just having a conversation. I always just think of saying things. And then when it's silent, I'm like, oh no, did Discord break? Am I talking to only chat? Where did they go? Yeah, don't spoil her. But, ooh, I'm glad it's accurate. Oh, definitely. Well, I mean, you gotta go with the horns dichotomy. Very important. I need Paula Puroff's The Breakfast Club, or whatever it was called, to come out real bad. It's not called The Breakfast Club, but you know what I'm talking about.
Maybe I do?
Yeah, I showed you. It had like the bacon barred crisp and the like pancake girl and the egg knight guy, and it was like a comic, and I showed you. And you thought it was really cool.
Yeah, I think it's coming back to me.
Yeah. Mars is also having 11-14 brain.
It's very much 11-14 brain. It's also been a long week, you guys.
How dare she?
Like, I've done a lot this week. Not that I don't enjoy it, I do, but
how dare Mars
do
things, guys, right? I can't believe
Yeah, I know.
that.
Isn't that so illegal of me?
0:15? It's 12:15 a.m.? Well, Oscar, you
no,
lucky guy.
He meant 9:15.
I know.
Ori, stop gaslighting Oscar.
He's the one who wrote it. Oh god, the pain of math, Roval, though.
I'm not sure what GMT means, to be honest. My,
so that means it's 8
showing.
Hours after? Yeah, so it's 11:15 a.m. plus, and that is Greenwich Mean Time, Meridian Time, sorry, and then you add 8 hours to it.
Oh, okay.
And that's pain. And math ain't happening. I have to keep it together with Eastern Standard Time and Eastern Daylight Time. I ain't doing math. Oh. Thank you,
Oh, thanks,
Alaska.
Alaska.
There's definitely no obligation to chat, but we do appreciate it.
Yeah.
And
We
yeah,
know we
we're
have our
EST
lurkers
too.
in here, and we appreciate them all the same.
Indeed.
We appreciate and love all of you.
Now we have to do...
And we thank you for coming out and dealing with our craziness.
The toga. So it gives me toga vibes.
Oh, wow, that's one way to learn dichotomy.
Magic drilled this into us. Yeah, I know now the difference. I can't remember why I learned the difference. I think it's because of meeting all of you, like on the internet, like being so many different time zones. Otherwise, I really didn't interact with very many people of different time zones. But now it's like, oh, nope, I gotta make sure that I am correct on the EDT versus EST. And I, force Dylan, and then he gets upset, and then he's like, why do we have to do that? And I'm like, because the government made it stupid. And then we cry about it, because daylight saving times is dumb, and causes heart attacks, and car accidents. And then that's the end. And then we suck it up. And then be happy about fallback, which is coming. It's coming.
I'm looking forward to it. That extra hour of sleep, more time at night. Like, guys, don't get me wrong, I love the daytime, but all of my day is spent doing stuff. So if I can have some more hours at night where I can, work on the comic, read a book, watch some anime, sign me the hell up! I very much appreciate the fallback time more than I ever did before.
They just got rid of that this year, Oscar. Lucky. We're supposed to get rid of it. This is supposed to be the last fallback, supposedly. But
we're
yeah,
staying on fallback time, right?
Yeah, ideally.
Yeah.
That is.
Yay.
We're supposed to fall back and then never do it again. But we'll see if that happens.
Ha!
I don't think it's gonna happen. But we're just so long, Nicole. We span such a long breadth, right? Because if we were vertically tall, then we wouldn't have as many time zones. But because we're long, we have so many time zones.
I don't think it's long. I think it's wide.
Ugh.
That's
what I'm talking about, Enthuse. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Will it happen or will it not? Because it's supposed to end. It's supposed to end. I need it to end. I just don't want to have to think about it, man. I just don't want to have to brain blast about it.
Just tell me what time I need to be at class and my clients, that's it.
Exactly.
I will do that, but that's all I need. Everything else is irrelevant.
I have drawn such, non-binary characters today. I don't know what the vibe is, but they're just really NB right now. I'm not complaining, but it's definitely just that's what today was. We drew a lot of femme characters the other day, and now this one is just incredibly non-binary.
It's a good vibe.
Really, Enthuse? It would be EDT? I thought it was EST. Oh,
wait,
no,
what?
That's gross. I hate that. I don't really care as long as it stops, though, but that would suck more. Definitely.
Damn.
Everything looks the same? That is true, Oscar. The only other solution to time zones is we don't have time zones, but my 2 p.m. means something completely different than your 2 p.m. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference. So every 2 p.m. is the same, but they look completely different. And that would be weird. And it's sadly equally as confusing, and thus nobody wins. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem. If it's all equally confusing, it all sucks. Different type of brain softness.
I don't know how to feel about that.
I mean, he's a Cthulhu, so they have different brain rules, I guess.
True.
They can sleep. I didn't have mirror on like a dum-dum. To enter a Discord call with your European... Yeah, you really don't sleep, Oscar. I don't know how you keep going. It's because you
Well,
slept
like you
in
said,
relief
he's
for
Cthulhu.
long, yeah. You gained all up that sleep. Exactly, Enthuse, exactly. It would be very weird. This is such spooky music. Yeah, man, this one's
right
buff.
in the mood, though, doesn't it?
Oh yeah. Once I saw that the, you know, Lo-Fi Girl was like, here's Halloween spooky mix, I was like, well, that's what stream is now. Because otherwise I just do the normal mix.
Just too good.
It works, it works.
That it does.
Alright, there we go. Give some collarbone in there. That was a bad collarbone. Try again. There it is. There's the collarbone. What is it counting down to? It's counting down to the amount of time that I have to doodle this. Because if I'm not on a timer, I just chat so much and I don't get anything done.
Or he just chats and never draws.
Yeah. So
That's
the goal
the
is to just get a lot done. Welcome, Tape. Oh, hello, Tape Player. I totally missed your message.
Tape Player.
Welcome. I saw Enthuse's message, and then I was like, oh, your collarbone? I mean, vibe. You know what? This is the place to be, Tape Player. If you heard that, and here you are, beautiful. Honestly, this is the place to be.
Honestly, you're in the right place.
You're in the right place. We love the collarbones. We love our collarbone exposed characters. I mean, well, we got Milano, Ferrix.
Oh, tons.
That's it, but you know, I will say, in the distant but not so distant future of the comic, there is an episode where the vast majority of the characters are shirtless. So, I don't know, just keep that in mind. You guys can have that.
You're really not helping our ace image, Ori.
It is what it is. Everybody knows. It's true. If you summoned, beautiful. Has got attended for the sexual session. What were we watching? We were watching Good Omens, and all I could think about was the fact that like there's definitely a difference between like the moments that they have where it's like, oh yes, gay undertones, and the moments where it's just like, no, but pals, and it's such soft looks, and I don't know. I feel pretty rest assured. Ship all you want.
Oh yes.
What did we do? Go and bone? No, they're not gonna bone. No. I'm so confused.
No, not yet, because season 2 wasn't kind to us.
And the devil, that one. Not the prison. The Angel and the Devil TV show. Not the prison. The collarbone episode.
What the hell?
No. There's a... I mean, there will be, like, dog collars. Probably less dog, more wolf, you know, and other canids. I love jackals.
Say wolf. We tend to lean towards more.
We're not really doing domesticated.
Like wild animals.
No, there's no boning happening in the comic. I don't even draw that on the outside. Okay, Jamie's not here, but Jamie can attest that all the spicy art is actually really fucking tame compared to a lot of stuff. So it's just, there you go. Mars said not yet. No, I can't. I couldn't draw it. If Mars wrote it, she'd be on her own.
I thought I said not. Wait, are we talking about Good Omens or the comic?
We're talking about boning in the comic.
I thought we were talking about Good Omens. That's why I said not yet. You guys are trying to trick me.
Why are you ganging up on Mars?
Why are you ganging up on me?
Yeah, there you go.
What did I do?
There's also get a lot of other stuff. Non-spicy art, access to this cool secret Discord channel where I show up even more extra art. What else is there? Early access to episodes every week. fancy stuff. All different tiers. There you go. Finish the leggies quick. I'm finishing the leggies quick.
You gotta, Ori!
I'm finishing them quick. They're being finished right now. Ah. I see. Because it just died. Oscar. There you go. There's our Minotaur potion. I almost said poison, but that's not what I wrote. And here we are. Beautiful. Again, very like, I don't know, there's non-binary vibes in that one. It's like some like very feminine bits and then there's some very like masculine bits. And you know what? Here for it. Okay, let's get a picture of the bag of holding. Collarbones! We'll have more collarbones. We like collarbones here. We're here for leggies. We're here for collarbones. What else were we here for? We were here for something else the other day. Can't remember. What was the last Making Monsters hot one that we were here for?
Leggies, collarbones. Oh crap, what was it?
Bag of holding. We talked about feet, but horns? I mean, that's always a good one. That's always a good one. We do like the horns. And ears. Minotaur, tiny Minotaur, little Minotaur, mini Minotaur. Yes, fossa. Wings, feathers. Feathers are the love and bane of my existence. Okay, let's get this image in here. This is gonna be a wild one. This is gonna be an interesting one. Because it's kind of like a person in the face. But, that's about it. So this will be interesting. Bossopaws. No, you know, I don't do the tentacles very often, if I'm being honest. And technically there's no tentacled collars, because those are all invertebrates. Ooh. We winning. We winning over here. I've planned contingencies. No, it's honestly more of an evolutionary thing, but you know, it works out. No, the tentacled collars. Except Milano. What about Milano doesn't have a tentacle? What are we talking about here?
What the hell?
So
what are you guys on about?
What is happening? Expel? I'm so confused.
Wait, what?
Are we making a joke that I only kind of maybe understand? I'm so confused.
I have no idea what's going on
I don't know what's
anymore.
happening.
Sorry, guys, you lost me.
No, it's Sinnet. Sharks. Sharks are technically kind of weird, depending. Because they have cartilage, not bones. So they really shouldn't be able to be evolved from humans in the same way. They're like a step further away. But, I count sharks because sharks are cool. They're not far enough away. Once you remove all sort of bones and structure, it's kind of like we still have cartilage as humans. So it's like, you know, you could have a bony shark, I guess. But having like a no bones human is kind of, there's a lot. The closest thing is like an elephant trunk. And I still think it doesn't exactly work how a tentacle works. So it's still kind of weird. I just don't want to get into that. I don't want to have to think about it very hard. So there's a deep sea squid with elbows? Tape player, you have to tell me what this...
Really?
If I look up deep squid squid... If
I
look up deep sea squid with elbows, am I going to find something cool or am I going to find something concerning?
If you look for the deep squee, you might find something else.
With elbows.
I can't guarantee you'll be safe if you look for that.
Oh. The big fin squid? Are those considered elbows? What squid has elbows? The big fin squid. Elbow-like bends. It doesn't really have elbows. It has, like, hard pieces that bend it. So it's funky looking. I don't know if that's really an elbow. That's like talking about the how many arms are legs on an octopus or not. You know, that's like, we're getting into that territory again. Concerning? I didn't find anything concerning. I actually only found deep, big fin. 16? 16 what? Wait. Why?
16.
16?
I don't know what that means.
They have 3 hearts? Oh, how many legs? Okay. My brain is dying. It's how many legs do an octopus have? Okay. Yes, math. Dylan's terrible math. That's gonna be such a wild, video edit. They do have 3 hearts. Yes. And like Dodrio, they have 6 lungs. They don't have 6 lungs. But Dodrio has 6 lungs. Alright. And yes, we confirmed that they were pairs of lungs, not singular lungs. So it was 6 lungs to 3 hearts, not 3 lungs to 3 hearts. That was confirmed. At least that's what Dichotomy said, if I remember correctly. They're tentaclist? I'm tentaclist? No. It's literally just a, like, evolutionary thing. Look at me, Dichotomy, I'm remembering stuff. Okay, how do I even want to go about this bag? Not sure, he's very round, so I guess we're going round again. Sumo Vecna style. Or maybe, we drew someone kind of round the other day. Why can't I remember who it was? Okay, very, very hunk, like, square face, you know, hunk from Voltron square face. I mean, look at that bag, you know? Okay, very, very square face. You have 3 hearts and 2 guns? That's an interesting heart to gun ratio, not gonna lie. Oh my goodness. The water is not doing it today. My throat is still dying slowly.
It's because of all the screaming we did today.
Yeah, really though. Oh my god. My father was like,
he must have thought we were insane.
He did. You heard him reacting at the end, being like, "What is happening?" But he always asks. He's like, "Would me like vacuuming in the basement bother you guys?" And I'm like, "Dad, as long as we're not bothering you,
I'm pretty sure we'll drown out all that
I
noise.
don't care. Like, it's like we're trying to avoid, you know, bothering you. We're not worried about.
We're not concerned.
Unless you're like standing in front of the television with like a black screen, you know, like a black screen to block it out. Like, I feel like we're pretty good. Almost everything we watch is captioned, so it's like...
Yeah. Honestly, the volume is pretty down when we're watching stuff.
Yeah.
No, it's not too bad. I will say, though, in the time I've been home, I have rewatched that Moriarty the Patriot intro at least 5 times.
Oh my god. Oh, guys, I didn't tell you.
The opening Dying Wish is just so good, you guys.
I wanted to see the, like, Ace Attorney anime opening, and I couldn't even get through the whole opening. The second that, like, Edgeworth and Phoenix are, like, chained together on the beach, I, like, had to stop. I, like, couldn't take it. I was overwhelmed. I couldn't do it. I was like, this is too much for little old Ori's heart. Like, I can't. So I couldn't even watch the opening. Oh my god. You know, this reminds me of Champo from Mulan.
You know, I kind of see it, actually.
Don't touch your freezer? Oh, uh-oh. I hope
Gotta
they were all
the ice cream in there.
Bad people, Oscar. Ooh. Okay, then we got some blue. Ooh, he can have like a butler's towel. Like this. That's very nice.
I just found something, Ori. I'm sending you on Instagram.
Oh god. Suddenly you wish that you knew how to swim.
Suddenly I wish that I knew how to swim.
Be a man.
A man.
You must be swift.
There you
as
go.
a
There's your Ori
coursing
Mars duet for the
river,
night.
a man with all the
With
force,
all the
of,
force
a
of a great typhoon,
be a man.
With all the strength of a raging fire.
Mysterious as the dark side of the moon. But now you can see how.
I can't say too loud or my parents are gonna kill me.
But that's how you can see how off it is because of Discord.
No, guys, literally, as I'm singing it, like, I can hear Ori live, and I feel like I'm matching her, but I am probably delayed.
You are delayed. I have
Which Pokemon
not
parody dichotomy?
of Be
There
a Man
are
specifically.
many.
There's multiple of Be a Man. Dichotomy is saying the parody of Be a Man.
Oh, I've not seen that one. Make a Mon out of you. No, I haven't. That sounds fun.
I'm trying to think. There's only 2 parody songs that I like really have ever stuck in my head. And one of them is Takesha's TikTok that I used to know really well. And then another one is a Nate Wants to Battle of
Yes!
of it's Fairy Tale, and it's I think the song is called Demons.
Okay.
And it's about the Eurasian Sace, and I'm dying. No, not the Majora's Mask parody. It was like a really stupid, like just literally to parody.
The parodies I'm familiar with, like definitely Nate's early, Nate Wants to Battle's early videos, like One More Fight based off of One More Night, I'm at a center. What was the one I really liked though? Oh, there was a really good one. Like, what was it? Oh, I'll fight you for you till Ganon's gone. Ganon's gone. That's what it was called. That one was excellent. What was the other super good one? Good Wall. That was the other parody I really liked from him. Because it was all about EV trading, and I just related to it so much. Just checked up on our bees, they're under 31, competing makes this not fun.
My experience with Nate Wants to Battle was the Gravity Falls theme song remix. That was the first thing I ever heard from them. And then it was going from that to listening to all the English anime openings, and then knowing way more anime openings than I ever would otherwise.
I have to say, Nate Wants to Battle and Amelie definitely opened me up to listening to covers of anime openings, because that's just what I listen to now, because like I like the vibe, I like the sound, and now I can actually sing the song that I love. This
exactly.
is great.
For a long period of time, my playlists were there was a period in my life where my playlist was literally just Adventure Time songs, and then it graduated to English anime covers, and now at this point in my life, it is solely does this song invoke an Outcast related
AMV?
That'll never be made, sadly, but exists.
Yeah.
Jonathan Young. Oh, that's a good one too.
Jonathan Young is great. If you've heard his rendition of Bells of Notre Dame, along with I think it's Caleb something.
Hiles.
Kyle, thank you. I thought
Hiles.
it was
Caleb Hiles. I like his stuff too.
Caleb Kyles, okay.
With an H.
Their crossover to do Bells of Notre Dame, chills every time. I almost like it more than the original, and that's saying something. But no, the parodies I remember are from The Key of Awesome. I don't know if they still do them, but I remember watching a lot of them. So much so to the point that every time I hear the song Shape of You, I sing their parody version and not
Oh my
the
God.
actual lyrics. Because I remember the parody version so clearly. Like, every time I hear it, immediately I start going, guitar isn't the best way to write a banger, so a C track is what I stole. All you need is a simple xylophone and a little bit of reggaeton.
Oh my goodness.
I could
See,
never sing
Robo,
the actual
what
version.
I really want is I want Western animation to do the style of an anime opening with an English song. Right.
Ori, you know the moment that pissed me off so much for that? Remember when we were watching Given, and one of the characters, Mafuyu, had this big moment where he was going to sing, and we were watching the sub, but we found out there was the dub, and then we found out, oh, it's still sung in, like, Japanese or something?
Yeah.
And then we found out that the voice actor for Dub Mafuyu actually did do a dub version of the song. It's like, why didn't they use
So the song in the dubbed version of the anime is still in Japanese and wasn't subtitled.
At least as far as I remember.
Weird. And then we found
It
the
was
dubbed
very
song
weird.
by the voice actor that dubbed the character,
Yeah,
but it
which was
wasn't
even
in the
funnier
show for
because
some
I
reason.
commented on the video, wow, this guy really sounds like Mafuyu. And then everyone in the comments is saying, congratulations on voice acting Mafuyu. So I just edited my thing to be like, wow, okay, so he is Mafuyu. Congratulations, man.
But it was like, dang. But it's like I mean, that's kind of what we did with Outcast, because that's always what I think about, is that we have that song. I don't know, has everybody seen the opening? I want to show it off if anybody
Has everyone
hasn't
seen the opening? We have
the
to.
opening
Okay, after
of
this drawing, I
Outcast.
think that'll be the perfect way to wrap up stream. That'll be like
Yeah.
our final reveal.
Yeah, if everybody hasn't
Because
seen...
we do have some new people with us tonight.
We do.
Hopefully they'd like to see it.
Yes! Enthuse doesn't even know. There is a YouTube video that I made.
A trailer and an opening all
that
in
is
one.
that is an Outcast. It's technically an opening. We kind of did it as a trailer, but it's technically an opening. It's not.
And I did script it.
Yes,
I basically told Ori exactly what to draw.
She did script it.
Each panel has meaning.
It's not technically complete in the sense of like it's polished and done, but it's effective enough.
But it's still
it's
really
effective
cool.
enough. Maybe one day.
Perhaps.
I have gotten better at animation.
Animation is a bitch and a
But
half, and I won't even
better
do
at
it.
animation since then. Like, I'm really, really freaking proud of my Look At Me. Like, so much so that it's very much like a wow. I feel pretty good. Because that one didn't take super long to come together. So I'm definitely like, you know, maybe feel my britches a little too much, but you know.
Hey, feel those britches. You've earned them.
But we will have to see it. I will show
What's
it.
wrong with having britches?
Hooting my own horn.
Toot away. You've earned the right at this point.
I actually really like how this bag of holding is coming out, actually. I really like him.
He's looking very good.
I really
I
like
love
him.
that. I love this man.
This is a shop owner. Guys, please somebody use this man as a shop
Definitely a merchant.
owner in your thing. He's great.
A merchant who specifically sells clothing. Like he has to.
In the background. Oh. No, we just have Dylan's laughter all the time.
Look at me.
So good. Yeah, through the courtroom laws, exactly. That's what was happening.
Nope, that's too witchy. It's not goblin-y.
If I goblin mode too hard, I'll get yelled at by my parents. We don't need that.
Nah. They don't want it in their lives.
Not at quarter to midnight.
Yeah.
If it wasn't quarter to midnight, they would hear it through their courtroom walls. Ooh,
Yeah.
he should have, like, tassel shoes.
Guys, I want ramen in the worst way, and I don't know why.
Well, tomorrow. Or now, you know, your choice.
How do I do it now?
Do you not have ramen?
No.
Oh, well, then you live a sad
I'm
life.
sorry, I don't live off of cup noodles.
I don't live off cup noodles either, yet my pantry is full of ramen. I can have ramen whenever I want.
Well then.
I'm never without
Aren't
ramen.
you living like
or
Larry?
rice. Is there a single tassel? Yes, it's on the item. Now there is more tassel, though. We gave him more tassel. I remember the tassel from when I had to draw this from memory via dichotomy giving me that one to do, I believe. All right, there he is. I love him, honestly. He's top tier.
He's amazing.
I really like him. He came out
the
really
level of
nice.
detail you got in there, Ori.
He's really great. I don't know how, like, this one just came out real nice. This one's just really nice. There's 30 seconds left, but that's fine. We're gonna get up. Hopefully we won't get copyrighted for this one, because I did edit it. But, you know, who cares?
I was about to say, why would we get copyrighted?
The song.
Ah.
I think we'll
yeah,
be
sometimes
fine.
I forget that's a thing.
Yeah, it's definitely sad, but, it's fine. Ooh, we got a new subscriber. Look at that.
Ooh.
Brain is going to Folding Planets. Folding Planets. Ah! Thank you, Nicole. Those leggings or tattoos? I don't know. Choose your pick. Take your pick. Whatever you want him to be. How scantily clad do you want him to be? Because technically this is not like a skirt. This is him holding, like a rug. So I'll go with leggings. So he's not as scantily clad. Videos. Oh, yes. Okay. Pause. Stop. Okay. Okay, so guys, this is definitely very sketchy, very rough, okay? It's not complete at all. So just keep that in mind when you judge me.
But it's so damn good.
But I'm very, very happy with it. It's still really cool. But this is the, I'm gonna move chat to where I can see you while watching it, so I hope you freak out.
This is the opening.
Now I lost my thing. Here it is. Okay. Success. All right. We ready for this? It's going.
Ready, Freddy.
It's about to happen. I'm gonna turn the volume up a bit. Hopefully it won't blast my ears out. And here we go.
Be so happy.
I did that in like a month or less.
Yes, Nicole, I am so glad you love the Senate hair. I specifically told Ori, have the hair bits rise up like a shark fin out of the water. Like each way the character moves into frame is reminiscent of what kind of animal they are. Like Ferrix has his tail that drops from the trees to mix with the vines, and then you look up, oh, it's a tail and it belongs to somebody. Sinnet rises up and his hair is like a shark fin waving back and forth. Aster's tying his apron so you can see his wings are very visible. Milano's just kinda. He's already there. He's present.
Milano's animation I'm very proud of. It's very smooth.
The tail flick is so good.
I'm very happy with it.
Thank
yeah,
you.
exactly, Nicole. Yeah, Mars wrote it all out. I told Mars, I was like, Mars, if we want to do this, this is the song. I edited so that
and I had been thinking about it for a very long time.
So that song is called Castaway by, oh God, The Ready Set. That's what it's called. The Ready Set.
I think it is The Ready Set. Yeah, because we always say Outcast brought to you by Ready Set.
Yeah. So it's
we have a lot of songs from Ready Set we associate with Outcast.
We have a lot more from Set It Off. That's the big one.
Set It Off. That's right.
Yeah. The Ready Set only does that one and the one that I really like to have the dream sequence with Averett really bad. But Set It Off does not.
That nightmare sequence with Averett, I am still thinking about. I am. Ori, I'm gonna need you to draw some pretty wicked stuff, but I believe in you. You can do it.
I think I can manage it by the time we get there.
It's not blood and gore. It's just body horror.
Yeah.
But I think you're up for the challenge.
I think we'll manage it. But yeah, so that's the YouTube channel for all the comic related stuff. So there are a bunch of shorts on there and stuff, and that's where the dub is going to be posted, guys. It does get added in the Discord. In the Discord, you having the role with it. There's a role associated with it, and I can't remember. I think it's called Outcast, or yeah, it's called Outcast VODs or Outcast TikTok for other shorts. Those both will give you notifications when we post that sort of stuff. But that's where all of the Outcast videos are going to go on their Folding Planets. So follow there if you like that.
Yes, please.
Yeah. That's pretty good. Any questions? Any other things? I know Dichotomy's over here messaging about cool other Drawing and Dragon streams, so we might have to do that. But yeah. That's sort of we'll wind down. We'll go through again one more time. Everybody have a favorite one? I'm still really happy with
I
the
definitely
Vorpal
like
Sword
that
one.
last one and that first one.
I really like the Vorpal Sword one. Dueling Grace is fun. I just feel like I didn't execute it as well as I wanted to. This one, while I like it, I don't know if it gives the item as much. This one, same sort of thing. Like, I like it, but I don't feel like it gives the item. These were hard. These hand ones were hard.
I don't know if anyone else has Roval, but we certainly have.
Dylan has made tons of memes. His like lot in life is enjoying going through and taking image memes of the things. But no one has made like TikTok or vines out of it. I have done TikTok or shorts with like voices that are literally just going over the comic and doing it, but nobody else has. We would be honored. Yeah, these hand ones were
incredibly honored.
This one was fun. This pose ended up being pretty fun. I'm very happy with the hair. And then this one was cool. Again, this one just gives such NB vibes. And then I really like this one. Design-wise, Bag of Holding and Vorpal Sword are my favorites, how they turned out. Just design-wise, just feeling the item. I really like how those two happen. Mulatto boots. Yeah, they're mulatto boots. They are. Yeah, it worked out. I think this might be one we do again. I'm glad. I do like the Gijinkas. That's like my soul is doing this sort of thing. So that's what I like to do. That's why Outcast is the way it is and is how it is. But yeah. All right, guys. With that, we'll let you all off, and we'll see you guys on. Oh! Side thing. I am on stream on Monday at 11 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time.
Yes, Ori is doing a thing.
With Top Down Tabletop, Vix Draws. They're in our community. They've popped in every once in a while. They do D&D stuff. I'll be putting them up in the Discord with links and stuff this weekend. But so that's the next time I will be on stream. We're just drawing and talking and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I have many tabletops. That will be
more an Ori and Vix thing. I sadly won't be there because I will be in class.
Yes, Mars has normal adult things to do. But
I don't know if I'd call this normal, but
it's not sitting around on the computer all day. But you know, and I do have Tabletop Simulator on Steam as well, but that's not what we're doing. They're just channels called Top Down Tabletop. It's on Twitch. I don't think there's a YouTube one, but so that'll be that. Again, it'll be in our when I post the schedule and everything as well. But that's the next time. Otherwise, we'll see you guys on Wednesday for Ace Attorney, and on Wednesday for the comic dub starting to come out. So really cool stuff. Yeah. Lots of cool stuff.
Oh,
and
so exciting.
We'll see you guys next week. Have a lovely weekend. Good night.
Good night, everyone. Thanks for hanging out with us.